You guys should say Trevor. I should go, Elias.
Okay.
I do not want that buddy cop duo.
Elias and Trevor coming this fall.
Okay. So before we get started, I just wanted to let's loosen up the gills a little bit here, and have a little bit of fun.
Why did it make
Which
me
one of us
really
has gills?
uncomfortable?
What?
Well, we're all mermaids, right?
Guys, I thought we were going to be playing mermaids.
I thought we
playing
weren't
mermaids
telling
tonight.
anybody.
That's the secret.
Oh no! Clear!
God, that's awful. Hey, Dave. Yay,
Hey, Dave.
Dave.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna play a little game that we've played before called Take Some Direction, where I have got a fun little quote that we're going to read, and I'm gonna ask you each to read the quote one after another, and I'll give you little adjustments, little changes, little adjustments to make to your performance, and we'll go around and we'll just see how it goes.
Why did I mention this yesterday?
I'm so glad that you did because I love doing
fun.
this.
I know.
It's great. Okay.
It's fun. We're having fun.
It's so fun.
Now,
Oh, I should probably put my makeup.
often misquoted, but we're gonna go with the actual line from the movie. If you've seen Sunset Boulevard, gorgeous movie, everyone should watch it. We're going with, "All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up." And I've got it here in case anyone needs to see it. Okay, will it hang? Will it do the thing? Nope. Awesome, but I'll put it there.
Did we just get a line? Oh.
Like, my old ass can read that.
All right, Mr. DeMille.
He's ready for. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Chase.
I love your glasses.
Thank you. And then, yes, I did say I have not seen Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, you didn't?
Not.
Same.
I have no idea what this quote is context for.
I don't even know.
Have you never heard that famous quote?
Nope.
Oh well. Now you have. Love it. It's good.
I only know it because my mom used to quote it.
Oh well, yeah. It means classic. It's also a black and white movie, so
Yeah.
I would be
like
surprised if anyone actually has seen it.
Was she ready for a close-up?
But it is.
Probably.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Justin.
Jonathan.
If you know the quote, just go ahead and read the quote for me as normal.
He forgot it already.
It's just, no.
the screen
it's
just
great.
shut up?
Oh,
yeah,
there it
it
is.
is.
Just to be sure. DeMille.
DeMille. Mm-hmm.
Strange, because it could have easily just been DeVille.
Same.
It feels like it should be, but it actually came before Cruella.
Nothing was before.
Nothing existed before Cruella.
All right, Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close-up.
Wonderful. Kat,
Yeah.
give me a little more.
All right, Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close-up.
Dylan,
Hi.
I want even more.
All right, Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close-up.
Shar.
Hot.
I want you to give it to
Mr.
me
DeMille.
like you're a sentient AI.
God.
Oh, that's a good one. She's got to power up first.
She becomes self-aware.
Yeah, like a little antenna shoots out, and she's like, "Oh no!"
She's like,
They know.
processor.
Oh god, I'm gonna choke on my coffee.
I'm not. What? I'm not AI. What? I don't know why my brain went to robotic. Is
Go
that
for it.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it. There's no wrong answer. No wrong answers.
Go what you got.
All right. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
The pitch down is literally perfect.
Beep boop.
Justin, I want Schwarzenegger.
Oh, God. I can't do that one.
What was it? I missed
I should know
Yeah.
what the accent is,
Schwartz.
and I know it's not correct. Whatever I'm
Give it
thinking
to me
of is
whatever
not.
you got. I want it. I want it.
He says he wants it.
When was the last time we've seen Schwarzenegger or anything? And I know that it's bad because I just realized I've been thinking of Sylvester Stallone this whole time.
Don't even worry about being bad.
Don't go for it. Just go for it.
Commit.
Yep.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bed.
That's closed. That's just a dark screen. You got this. Warm up. Warm it up. La, la, la. This is why we're doing it, to warm the vocal cords.
Let me just warm up.
I feel like, I'm not gonna get as many of the that
Just
he's
do it.
supposed to be doing.
Just do it.
That's most of
Just do it.
That's
There's no
most of the
perfect.
accent.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Do your best.
Yes,
And I'm still I'm trying to remember what
You're in your head. Just let it come out.
Go what you got.
Go what you got.
Even if it's wrong.
Even if it's
I
wrong. There's no wrong
apologize.
answers.
We're not apologizing to Arnie.
I am.
He has heard
If the
worse.
previous governor
Yeah.
of California is listening in, like, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna care.
First of all, thank you
I,
for tuning in.
I care.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Love-
being here on your busy day.
Yeah, love Terminator. Okay,
Hashtag
anyway.
possibly sponsored.
By California.
Bye.
I was gonna say by
The entire state of
Terminator.
California.
Hey, you know what? Terminator. We already went AI. We're going.
We're going
We're
for
going
it.
in that way. I mean,
Yep.
God only knows what I get.
Oh.
I'm still drawing a blank.
Do you want to do Stallone? I'll give you Stallone.
I can do Stallone.
Do
Do
Stallone.
Stallone.
Do Stallone.
Stallone.
That's fine. I won't make you go to a place. Go for it.
Go full Rocky.
I'm so good for it.
Alright, Mr. DeVille, I was ready for my close-up.
It was the mumbling at the end of
He really does like to mumble.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's all.
Right, Mr. DeVille.
Yeah, could be.
Kat,
Yeah.
I want it as a TikTok influencer.
Oh my god. Do it.
Don't
All
forget.
right.
Do it, girl. Do it.
Let's do it.
I just got like so many TikTokers in my head. Oh god. So like, Mr. DeVille, I'm like so ready for my close-up.
Oh my god. I feel like I've literally seen that on TikTok somewhere. She's like scrolling up.
And it's only $6 right now.
I hated that as
Free
much as I hate
shipping.
those TikTok.
That was good. Dylan.
It hurts.
Same vein. I want a YouTube celebrity.
Oh, come on, Dylan.
You got this.
You got it.
All right, Mr. DeVille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Now,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. And now smash that subscribe button.
And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!
Oh, that's scared Toby. I felt
What?
him jump.
Sorry, Toby.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Last one. I want you to give it to me.
For all the marbles.
For all the marbles.
All the beans.
All the beans.
All the iridescent marbles.
All the iridescent marbles. Oh fuck, what was it? I had it and I lost it.
No, you got it. You got it.
You're thinking about iridescent marbles.
Iridescent marbles! Oh my marbles!
This is your improv exercise.
I know! And now I'm flailing! I want you to give it to me. Like you're taking an order at a cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Mr. DeVille. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay, have a
I'll
good
get that right out for you.
86 the mustard.
Order from a will. Way off.
Mr. Well, Miville.
No, that would be the Starbucks employee.
Mr. Douche
You said
Canoe?
coffee.
Mr.
No,
Oh,
he's,
yes.
he's dead.
Oh yeah, the douche canoe. Oh, that's a whole different story, baby.
It's pronounced Douche Canoe.
Douche canoe. Alrighty, how are we all
Poor
feeling? A little
son.
warmed up. Alright.
Give me a minute, I want to cry after.
Can I put the fan down? It's actually getting my eyes a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not crying, I promise.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Just let it out. We're all friends.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you.
So, last session, our faithful gang of investigators found
And Elias.
and Elias
Soon to be corpse.
found the remains or had investigated the hotel. They had dealt with Trevor, let's call it, who I believe you left as a lump on the sidewalk after
Yeah,
taking his
pretty
car.
much.
We didn't take his car.
Did you? Or no, you broke his car down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't want that piece of crap.
Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody except Trevor. Kat was recovering at the hospital.
I was going
When-
out of my mind.
Yep. When Elias came in and they shared a brief moment, some words shared between them.
Mhm.
Amy, you came over. You previously had gone to the warehouse, to the storage unit, following the address that was given to you in the piece of paper that you found inside the airplane. And having an intimate conversation with the woman who runs it, you learned maybe your family and your parents were running something less legal than you might have thought. Finding their storage unit filled with crates, you found a specific one that seemed to draw your attention, and you carry that with you, or you at least have it in your general possession at any moment. Now, later on that evening, Max and Tor, you
Max
all-
and Tori.
Max and Tori,
I was thinking the same
the
thing.
musical episode. You got with Elias to investigate and kind of head downtown, enjoy yourselves, and also look out for a certain performer that you had heard about previously. Investigate.
Yeah, I was like,
We're starting shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
go.
That's sort of
what
right.
game were you guys at?
Investigation.
We were getting drunk and causing property damage.
Getting drunk, or as some people like to call it,
Creating art.
creating art.
It
And
was for reconnaissance.
yeah, at a pretty nondescript dive bar downtown, you actually learned that the performer Ravenhead, who you previously learned about in your last investigation, was set to perform that night. Getting things ready, Cecilia, you had sort of an idea to get out. You rolled out of the
Yeah, right,
hospital. You were able to make your way out, and you and Amy ended up by the same bar as well, seeing the group of guys together. You had sort of reconvened here just as the bass of the music was starting to get more
And I'm
more
literally
intense.
piggybacking.
Yes, you literally
Yes.
piggybacked him. Now, I wish I had like a oons kind of sound here, but just know that the music in this space is nothing but bass and loud, obnoxious noises.
We do have the JP.
877 cash now.
That one. That one's pretty.
We do have that one.
That's pretty.
And it actually would go really well.
Where is this?
It is a thing. We have. plethora.
It's my money and I need now.
It's my money and I need it now.
cash now.
Oh my god, we're a mess, and I love it.
J.G. Whitworth, if you want to sponsor.
Listen, we'll take
Hashtag sponsor.
Hashtag sponsor. So,
We've got a theme song for you, in fact.
as the performance began to start, smoke fills the audience, and they start just, kind of ranting and raving, and the dance has gotten off, like a small mosh pit has started out in the front, and the DJ, Ravenhead, begins their set, and the
He's
music...
in his Raven thing, right?
Absolutely.
His get up.
Yep, the whole thing. He comes out in or they, I can say, because you can't really make out exactly who they are. They come out in a very large, obviously Raven head mask that comes to a point, invoking, the old Plague Doctor
I was
masks.
gonna say, Plague Doctor, okay.
Yep, absolutely. Big bulbous eyes on either side, and a huge, covering cape with large feathers and plumes
Alright.
off the side.
He's all in on the Raven.
Welcome to the stage!
Yeah, literally. The motif is there, and the bass starts to pound, and the music starts to hit higher and higher pitches. It is not what maybe you would first consider music, but it is something akin to it, and definitely has the ire and an admiration of those that are here at the bar tonight. Max, you jumped headfirst into the mosh pit.
I'm in the mosh pit.
In the
moshing
pit.
it up.
Moshing it up. And just as you start getting into your rhythm, you begin to see the strobe lights flash and flicker, and you feel a similar pressure, something you felt before in a previous investigation. And through the flashes and the strobes, you start to see the dancer,
Oh, that's
Charles. And his electrified form, you see, it's like one of those old cartoony kind of situations where you can almost see his bones through the electris. And so his body is convulsing and twitching with the beats of the music.
I don't know why my brain was thinking of Pennywise and it, where he's just like.
I think, but also that.
That
But
was
like
my
that.
question.
But it's a
is
skeleton.
is he crumping? Does he know what crumping is? I just have questions
Yeah.
about the
Has
depth.
he invented it?
Yeah. It's more like a vigorous jig. I don't want to say Irish.
So really, the whole
Yeah, it's very
the scene of
showy.
From that old cartoon,
Yes.
skeleton dance.
Absolutely.
Scary.
And what you notice immediately is that his form flickers in and out as the strobes. He's here, he's closer, he's farther, and soon you feel like he is getting closer to you. It's happening in slow and small stutters. Everyone outside of the mosh pit, you see the crowd grow and sort of swell as the music gets more and more intense here. And you see it too. You see him sort of flash in and out. And you notice that he's sort of surrounding Max. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to first ask that you all roll initiative, which is a speed check.
And I am hindered
You are hindered, which means you...
because I don't have that skill.
Right,
Yeah.
which means when you roll, I add to your roll.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. Instead of subtracting.
I'm gonna start it off with a heavy day.
Go for it.
Oh
So
shit.
it really starts us off with a thud.
Yep.
10.
Okay. What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Incredible.
Oh, we didn't bring any pickle stuff. We rolled bad.
Oh yeah, we need something. Yes, friend?
What are you doing?
Well, I figured I wouldn't bother rolling because I'm not in the club.
Oh yeah, Amy stepped outside.
That's right.
She has.
Okay, you
she
forgot
has-
about me again.
No!
I literally wrote
remember
everything
she
down.
has my jacket and she stepped outside.
She did. Yep. And so sitting outside, we'll get back to that. Okay.
You hear screams, but they're the same screams as before. That might change.
Can't tell the difference.
What? Yeah. A scream. Yeah.
This guy's great.
Justin, what'd you get? 3. Okay.
What Elias roll?
Elias is actually going to join Cecilia since she's.
I'm literally on his back.
Oh yeah, you got it. Sorry, thank you.
And Cecilia, with a nat 20,
Yes.
you saw when you first came in that Elias was acting maybe a bit inebriated from
Yeah.
his night out. With a nat fucking 20, by the way, take a point of experience because that's absolutely what you get.
Yay.
But not only that, you notice Elias's attention snaps. Like as if coming out of a stupor.
Like
he
he
is-
turned on combat mode.
Right. The sudden like inebriation that he was showing vanishes as he sort of focuses in.
I'm assuming that's weird.
It feels maybe a bit more sudden than you would expect it to be.
When you
Okay.
say it's supernatural.
Gong, 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 gong. And so he kind of looks up to you, like you're on his shoulders, and he's just like, okay, what do you want to do?
What do we want to do?
We need to get Max, right? Like, now.
You're gonna fight?
I mean, I'm not exactly what I would call a fighter, but like, I know danger
You were
when I see
drunk
one.
2 seconds ago. We're gonna talk about this later.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll get off his back.
Oh, okay. And he like shoulders
Is
you
he? Wait,
off.
he's only wearing a shirt, right? Like a t-shirt?
Yeah, t-shirt, jeans, like rip cut jeans.
Because
sneakers.
my ass is out.
Yeah, you're in a
I'm in a
hospital.
hospital
sweater.
gown.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you. He's like,
What? Oh,
just let me.
my printer awoken.
He
It's literally Elias printing.
said.
Um.
Elias looks at you for a brief minute, examines like the fact that you're in a hospital gown, and he goes, "We don't have time." He literally rips his shirt off, and he's like, "Put this on right now."
It sounded almost like Goofy.
Okay.
He's like, "It's fine." he's like, I'll explain myself later. It's totally fine.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go get Max. Why don't you grab Amy and we
Where is she?
I think she headed out the door.
Wait, you're not going. No.
What?
You're not going to get Max.
Do you want to go get Max?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go
I'm
get
the one
Amy.
that goes to the hospital, not you.
But listen, you've been to the hospital enough. I don't want you to get in danger anymore.
Just go.
Okay.
I give him a look, like.
He like you guys share that moment, the brief look, and he's like, all right, I'm not gonna argue with this. And he goes to get you.
You still have a room.
What?
Hospital.
I do.
Oh yeah,
It's waiting for
absolutely.
me.
Go right back.
My things are there.
Everything's there.
I just needed a moment.
And the moment you had, and now no longer.
Yeah.
Amy, you're standing outside. The bass from outside of the club is just thumping and thumping. And you hear like the door kind of creak and slam open. And you see Elias. Weirdly enough, he's shirtless. He's got his ripped jeans on.
You're allowed to look.
Hair's sort of a mess.
He is sweating.
Very much so sweating from a night of going out. And he's like, Amy, you have to come. We have to go get everybody, okay?
Okay.
Can I add that canonically he is wearing a the little glow bracelet
Oh my
necklaces?
God.
Oh my god, the bracelet, rave necklace.
And now he's just shirtless going, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta go.
Oh,
We gotta go.
I'm cool with that.
What did they what they give you is the
He's
question.
got glow sticks shoved in his
Are you
pockets.
okay? Yeah? Okay. What? 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 Is everything? Are you okay? What? Okay. Okay. You good? Okay. Okay. Well, come on! And he like dives back into the bar.
Best reaction ever.
I'm just thinking of the quote from Deadpool Wolverine where he's like, "Cover up your greasy man tits."
I just want to point out that this is the first time that she is meeting Elias.
Yes.
So
this is
That's
accurate.
right.
So
this
this
is
is-
accurate.
This is
This
the
is
art, by the
art.
way. Here's
Yeah,
the art that I found. I put him
Yes,
in
I
ChatGPT.
love it.
There is a sweater vest on him, by the way, but it doesn't show.
And I love this first time meeting Elias, his
Shirtless.
panic and shirtlessness. What is
imagining the
Amy's
clothes.
reaction?
I mean, she's kind of like not there.
Yep.
Loki still feeling like a type of way because she was dragged here against her will, and ignored. So she was just like, okay.
You should processing. Yeah.
Who's this shit? Okay. It's got a bow stick on. It's weird.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So you've been made aware of the situation. Looking through the door, you do see that the partiers, the people who are raving, are like just going hard in the back of the stage. You do see Ravenhead, though through the tint of the front glass, you don't see anything else. And you don't notice Elias as he's dived back in, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
The rest of you are gonna win. As we ratchet up horror mode to 2.
Oh, fuck.
Yay! So failures happen on not just ones, but 2s. We like that, right?
Chase, can I make a request? Can you
No.
not be so excited to kill us?
No.
Fair enough.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just hold up a card?
He was just like, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. All right, Max.
Huh?
You are in the crowd. The crowd is pressing in around you as the music begins to swell and rush, and you feel the hairs on the back of your neck begin to lift.
Question for you, actually.
Answer for you.
Because how much are people crowding around me? Because it's a mosh pit. Like, he's throwing elbows.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like you're in the density of it. Like there are bodies pressing in on you at all sides.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, it's like a proper mosh. He's like basically fighting people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And people are fighting back. And through all this,
They're
like,
just feeding off of it.
yeah, literally, it's like a self-perpetuating engine
You
here.
know what? He's a little bit proud for starting a proper mosh pit, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ant's now terrified that he's caught himself in the middle of a proper mosh pit.
Oh no, I have made decisions.
It was like every emotion all in 2 seconds.
I did it! Oh, shit.
Oh no.
I did it.
I did the thing. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand. As like hot and sweaty as this whole situation has made you, you feel this electric prickle up your spine. As the strobe lights begin to sway and move, and you see a light catch as it turns, and the figure of the dancer appears right in front of you. I'm gonna need you to make a speed defense roll. Now this is difficult.
What the hell was that noise?
So the target
I
to
don't
be
know.
here is 15.
It felt appropriate
If
though.
you want to do anything about it.
I would like to use some of my speed pool.
Okay.
I loved mine.
I wanted a melon.
I got love you mushroom.
17.
17. Wait, what'd you get?
Love you so mushroom.
Oh, I love
I'm
mushrooms.
making little Elias collage.
I got a little cactus that says stay sharp. And then you said prickle.
Yes. You see the figure just appear. Your reaction time as you're like throwing swings, you're already in motion. You don't feel an actual physical touch as the dancer reaches out and like sort of almost grazes over you. However, you still feel a static cling, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. Intelligence defense roll. This is also at a 15, my friend.
I'm using from that pool for sure.
You want to do anything?
18!
My God!
Wow. You
It's
just,
blowing on the dice!
I was gonna say,
I've been neglecting them!
you just had to blow on it.
Listen, just blow your dice.
Just had to
people.
be gentle.
Blow.
Just blow your dice. You feel that static
Loads of
cling,
dice.
this weird
That was
jolt
very
of
aggressive.
With
electricity.
consent.
With consent,
There
everything
it is.
always with consent. You feel this jolt of electricity sort of pass through you, and as you're sort of mid-swing, you take a hook on someone, and you feel more energy that was trying to store in you be like diverted. And you are safe.
Like I resurrected.
Yes.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's really cool, actually.
Like Uncle Iroh. Just tase somebody.
Okay. Justin. What is Torian sort of thinking, standing outside, seeing the dancer sort of appear again after the situation at the hospital? What is he feeling in this moment as he's kind of like watching Max get attacked?
I think you meant to say I'm watching Max expertly dodge.
Handle his shit.
Well, having seen this and thinking on the fact that he was literally just
I have this.
going, wow,
Oh yeah, it's just that.
nothing bad happened to me this time. We went on this whole investigation and I didn't get sent to the hospital or anything.
Yet.
That's crazy. We deserve to celebrate. We get out here to celebrate, and now we're back in danger. So, first reaction? Wow, that's crazy.
First reaction.
We just get
I
out
didn't
of
get
the-
injured.
How far over can I go away from the stage?
Away from the stage.
How far am I from the stage is the question.
You're probably about like dead center with the rest of the bar. So you've got probably about maybe 15, 20 feet to get outside and another 15 feet on the other side to get to the stage.
Where's Cece?
Huh?
Where's Cece?
Cece's like next to you.
Yeah.
But
I'm like
you're
right at the
heading
edge
in
of the
that
mosh
direction.
pit.
I'm even more in danger because we can't be in the same spot. That's
No.
what they want.
That's what they would.
I guess I'm heading wherever, in the direction of Amy.
Okay. And you see Amy sort of like looking through the door like after Elias has sort of bolted back in.
Yeah. So, as we're passing each other, quick high five. Keep going.
He gives you a glow stick.
Continue.
He said, do your thing, do your thing.
It's like passing the baton. It's red and you're like, oh.
That's the glow stick.
What? Friendship bracelets. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
And I assume that I've run into Amy.
Yeah, you catch her right at the front of the door.
Ahem.
Oh, hey.
So, I don't know
Hmm?
if Eli told you, but like,
Oh, so that's Elias. I was wondering why there was a sweaty, just shirtless man talking to me.
we've
You see me in like an oversized t-shirt now.
I'm not
We've
gonna
been
lie
caught.
to you.
He's wearing one of your
I did.
Yeah, I
clutch
guess
my
it is
pepper
one of my
spray for a
t-shirts.
second. I wasn't really sure what was
Still
going on.
oversized though.
Valid response.
And I just pull out a bedazzled pepper spray just to be. You have to be.
All
You know,
right,
that's-
so
Yeah,
That's-
covered in rhinestones. You have to be. You know my.
I gave you it. You just bedazzled it.
My grandmother always tells me to be careful, so I made sure to keep this on me.
That's surprisingly on brand. We're in danger. I don't know what I just saw. It looked like the dancer guy from the asylum, hospital, whatever you want to call
The
it.
fact that that's even in our vocabulary.
This
Charles Pendleton.
Yeah.
Bendy's here.
So we're gonna leave, right?
Well, we need to get everybody and then leave.
yeah,
Get it right.
The flame
because no one remembers his name.
We know his nickname. That's all we need. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta go in there and get everybody. That's the point.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna slip the guy at the door
Yeah,
at 20.
the bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm 20. We're going. So then we leave
Okay.
to go back.
Because then you leave.
So what? You just
Tell 'em we're
grabbed
gone.
Yeah,
grabbed
we're
my
leaving.
hand and dragged
We
me
were
there.
never
Yeah, we're going back. We're going. Take my money. We're going.
Bouncer's like, you're already in though.
Yeah, I was already in.
I'll take
but
it.
I
You know,
assumed
you just
that
like
she
pocket
wasn't.
it.
It was
But
also,
I wasn't
Everyone
there
was
for
paid
that.
for
it was also like $6, not 20.
Yeah, I've been drinking and I wasn't there when you paid,
And
so I just
also
went
gave
to.
him like 30, so
Yeah,
he's just
this
set.
dude's
He's
great.
just like,
this is the best fucking night.
He's
Wow,
loud.
that's crazy.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
why they
what
didn't
it
get paid
takes.
for that job.
do
Hella
you
tips.
really need this job anymore? Shit. I mean, alright.
He's made more today in like
Yeah,
20 minutes than
absolutely.
his whole life.
Okay. Tori, you grab Amy, bring her back in.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly, she's like, no.
No.
Cecilia,
Yeah.
you are on the edges of the mosh pit,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel the crowd begin to swell. It's almost as if more people are amassing towards the front of the stage, and you feel those sort of that like attraction to bring into you.
Okay.
And you feel like the hecticness, the craziness begin to mount and spread from the center of the stage outward across the crowd. Max was in the heart of the mosh pit.
Do I see him?
You do.
Yeah. He
But-
looks like he's kicking ass.
Oh, he's
Okay.
thrown down. But what you see on the outside looking in, that the mosh is spreading. It's not contained, and that people begin to like tussle more and more and more.
Okay.
And as you sort of get closer, you see like a small, like someone throws an elbow back. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Do I add anything?
It's a might defense roll, so if you have,
You can use from your might pool.
yeah, you can take from your might pool, or if you have defenses in might defense, like a
I
might defense
probably should at this point.
skill.
Yeah, I'll take a doodly do.
Take the doodly do. That's a scientific term for everybody here.
I love our technical.
I don't know where I got that from. Side note.
That's good.
Unlock the thingamajig, take the doodly doo.
Doodly do.
Don't forget your
That's
dingle hoppers, like
a
this or something.
6.
Okay.
Great.
You were, I'm just gonna say it, Elias is hot. You were caught.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
Yeah, you were caught off guard.
Still looking at the door like,
Yeah.
Probably.
And the elbow just catches you right on the cheek, and you take 2 points of stress.
Okay. Can I swing back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a defense roll.
I'm gonna throw
Or
down.
an attack. Might attack.
Is that just might again?
Yeah.
In the middle of combat.
Unless you want to, unless
Yeah.
you have like any weapons, but you have a hospital gown.
Yeah, I'm literally
It's
essentially
literally just a
naked
Yep.
in a
So no, you're-
t-shirt.
Yep. Unless you have any other like skills or abilities that help in
don't,
combat.
sadly.
Yeah.
I took another one, but it's an 11.
Okay. You kind of like retaliate and throw back. Already the body that like leaned back to hit you is now kind of gone, filtering back into the mass of the crowd.
Okay.
And you like once again, Elias like comes up to you and he's just like, things are getting worse. Like, I don't know if, like he's like, do you see this? Like there's the crowd is growing.
We need to get Max out.
I know. I'm trying to think of what we
And
can
you're
do now.
distracting.
Well, I mean, thank you. I guess. No, wait, that's not the time. That's not the time. And
later.
Always the time.
I mean, listen, we'll find time. But I just saw Torian. We high-fived. It was really awesome. Now we're gonna.
Yeah.
We just need
It was
to.
really
Less attractive.
Yeah, we have
All of a
awesome. It
sudden.
was awesome.
With a whole high five sesh.
It was totally wicked.
Yeah, it was just like one of those like really elaborate like.
No, it wasn't.
No.
it wasn't.
Somehow it passed.
I know.
That's what
We
he
went-
thinks it was.
Yeah, in his head.
And we just stopped right here and went,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it was absolutely in his head. But he goes, okay, we need to get out of here fast because I have a really bad feeling about this crowd.
I don't know why, but my brain said I got like really bad diarrhea.
Honestly, my brain kind of went through that.
Your brain?
I'll help
Scary-
you. I think we
scary
just need
situation.
I think we just need to press in and get Max as soon as possible.
Okay. If you got hurt, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Same to you.
I'm
But
always hurt.
listen, I got your back if you got mine.
Okay.
And
I get on his back.
yeah, he's like, oh, okay.
Backwards, so you have each other's backs.
Yeah.
Like what's that pool game where you like get on the shoulders and like
Chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like jump on his shoulders.
Chicken
And-
nugget.
And we just shove
Shove
teenagers out of the way.
Absolutely. All these kinds of people are pushing out.
Hike!
With that, it's the end of the round. Ravenhead's music hits sort of a new crescendo. Before it was like mounting noise and pressure and bass. Now the beat is starting to hit in highs and then drop and then lows.
The bass.
Literally,
Boom,
yeah,
boom.
exactly. And the crowd gets more intense. Everyone here feels the pressure sort of shift in the room.
Does it change? Does it feel like it's changing with the music?
Yes.
Alright.
And you feel like the people around you are not as attentive as they were or should be.
Would we have figured that out before this moment or no?
No.
Okay.
Yep. You feel like this is a new addition to whatever problem it is that you are dealing with.
It's kind of happening like as you focus back in.
Right. And everyone looking up at the stage, Ravenhead looks nonplussed. Doesn't look like they're paying attention to anything but their table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick,
Yeah.
informational question.
Yeah.
How far am I away from Ravenhead? Like, am I like
Oh.
5 feet away from him?
You're like
or-
10 feet away.
Okay.
Like, you're not far. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And how far is me? Is
You're-
me?
You're on
You're-
the other
Me,
side of
how
the
far
mosh
is
pit.
me?
Yeah, exactly. So you're about probably the same distance. Where Max is as far from Ravenhead, you are far from Max.
Got it.
Yep. Equally about 10 feet-ish, within
Okay.
close range.
Because I'm right in the center of the mosh pit.
Right.
And it's a ring around me.
Exactly. And you're gonna, but you are like, think of it in equivalence of like, it's difficult terrain. Like, it's gonna be hard to fight through this as close as you are. The pitch sort of hits harder, and Max, you feel the bodies sort of press in. I'm gonna need you to make a might defense roll. Do it.
12.
12. Okay. The
Wait, actually.
yes.
So I have the physical skills ability, which is I get increased for endurance skills. So it's specifically like endurance for strength skills. Would this
Endurance
count?
for strength, no, because this is might defense.
Okay.
Yes, but good question.
I wasn't sure if I'm like trying to push people back. That's why.
You're essentially kind of like dealing with an assault on all sides.
Okay.
As is a mosh.
Okay.
But you feel the like fervor pitch and bodies start flailing limbs. It's less
Pretty much.
literally though. And like you know mosh. You know that it is like controlled aggression pointed in directions. This is frantic and nondescript. It's wild. And you feel the energy kind of change here. And you take 5 points of stress.
Oh my
As
god.
elbows, knees, every limb just sort of hits you
We have 2,
on all
right?
sides.
Actually, Chase,
Huh?
I take 4
you
because I have scarred and hardened.
have scarred and hardened, so you take less physical damage. Yes, baby!
Get fucked. That's amazing.
And as you sort of take these blows, you're not even really aware of anything else around your immediate area. The glowing form of the dancer has already disappeared through the lights of the strobe, and you can't even hear, like your ears pop from the sound. And you feel that static electricity sort of begin again. Because I'm sorry, my friend, you are in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 2 points of stress, right?
You had 2 points of stress, yes. I'm gonna need you to make another speed defense roll here. It's 15. Do you want to do anything about it?
No. That was cocked. That was like all over the dice.
Yeah, it literally landed on more dice.
That's a 10. Wouldn't have helped me anyways.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, that's helped.
Now I'm gonna need you to make an intellect defense roll on top of that.
I normally use the same dice. I'm not
Go
gonna
for
do
it.
anything.
I love it.
it.
Do it. Do it.
15.
15. Okay. Beats it.
Missed the dice tray too.
Yep. You feel the grip of the dancer behind you, grabbing your shoulder as it reappears behind you. This electrical energy sort of flows from it to you, and you feel it try and like essentially like overload your body. And thankfully, you're still in motion. Being in the middle of this mosh pit, you have sort of centrifugal force and inertia working with you here, and you feel it be pushed out of you as you're pushed through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So you take no more than the extra 3 points of stress.
Which brings me up to a level 2.
Woo.
Okay. Tori, Amy, you are together towards the front of the bar. What do you want to do?
My turn.
Sorry. Let's resolve that now. Because you were before them. Yes.
Okay.
I resolved the attacks on you, but I didn't resolve yours.
I only got to go once.
I don't know when I was
Oh
before.
my gosh, I'm really off my game tonight. This is what happens when we don't play for a month.
I know.
I'm telling you what.
What's the initiative tracker in regards to Charles? Who's before and who's after?
So essentially,
Because I got that 20.
Right.
So you should be before.
Yeah. So you should go. I was
so
resolved.
we're just
I
going
resolved. So here's where I went wrong. I resolved the dancer before I resolved you.
Oh, okay.
So we should just resolve you, and then we'll resolve Max.
Okay.
So it goes Cecilia, dancer, Max,
Torian.
Torian, and Amy, and then Ravenhead.
Got it. If I feel the shift, so I did feel the shift of the music. Then.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna scramble down Elias,
He's like, okay, again.
Get-
all right, we're fine.
get Max, and get out.
Okay, I'll try.
I have an idea.
Are you? Is it a safe idea?
I don't answer and I run away.
He's like,
Is it safe?
And I'm gonna go running
I don't wanna
towards
answer that.
where I would think in a place like this the power is.
ooh, I love this. Give me like a intellect defense roll, or not intellect defense. Give me just an intellect roll here.
I'll run down this bar. It's gonna be a weird one where it's just in the bathroom for some reason.
Yeah, right.
I
Like,
swear to God.
I've been to some bars like that where it's like, why
Yeah.
is this here?
What? There's a TV in the porta potty?
Why?
Well, I'm hoping that I've been here, but
Yeah, it's reminiscent of just about most of the bars you've been downtown.
I was gonna say where's the hole, but I didn't.
Well, you just did.
I know. Because I knew it was gonna make him laugh.
Well, because I was watching it, I was like, almost.
13.
13? Okay. You have been to these dive bars before, if not this specific one, and you know any stage typically keeps its power sources behind the curtains, so you would have to get through the crowd or around it to get on the stage and check behind.
Can I see like a way that goes backstage? Like if I'm looking.
Ooh, I love this. Perception.
Because even my thought is, if the mosh pit is like spreading outward, you could just cut across to the very edge too.
Yeah. Depends.
Alright.
Still
I
not,
don't-
Still not gonna be safe.
Any perception skills?
Um.
And also, everyone, I should remind you to check your ciphers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always good to know what those are.
I know what they do.
You know what? I'm just gonna stand and close my eyes and use my premonition.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
Because it says I can use it for a location.
Yes, you
so.
can. You, through the thrum and the like beats of it, you take a deep breath. You have Elias here. Your mind.
I definitely don't look at him.
You're like clearing your
You
mind.
just-
Huh? You clear your mind, and a hazy mixture of an image sort of comes to you. It is a box covered with electrical symbols.
Okay.
You definitely know this is like a circuit breaker. And your vision sort of peels away, almost as if you're like watching something in rewind.
Yeah.
And the hallway goes down and around, hooks to the left, and through an emergency door. And you open your eyes, the door that you're looking for is on the edge of the stage. It's not on the stage.
Okay.
You have to get around the crowd. You could go through it or around it. But you now know if you head down that like specific stairwell,
That's where it is.
you'll find it at the end.
I will go around it.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna say this is like an athletics check here.
A bob and weave.
A bob and weave. I wanna see that weaving. I wanna see that bobbing.
So speed.
It's a speed check.
All right.
And if you have any athletic skills, you can apply those. Well, here's to hoping.
She's ghosty, not athletic-y.
She had athletic before the hospital.
Yeah.
Before the accident.
Before the accident.
Quite.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yep.
18.
18. I was a 15 to beat.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You narrowly, you see the limbs fly,
Yeah.
the crowd's going kind of crazy here, and you,
I feel
luckily,
like at one point I'm even crawling.
absolutely, it's like one of those scenes from like spy movies where you're dodging the lasers and stuff. You're crawling over, crawling under, doing all these weird flips, but you manage to make it across the way and through the door.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say where your turn ends, you've made it past the crowd without taking damage.
Cool.
And you're in the service hallway.
Okay.
So all you need to do is just head down the hallway following that vision that you had, and you'll find the power or the circuit breaker. Okay. We've resolved the dancer. Now, Max, you've taken a hit, but you've luckily avoided the worst of the damage. You are pressed in on all sides, and the dancer is literally reappearing, disappearing at will around you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do something stupid.
I love it.
I want to try and intimidate the crowd by not throwing elbows. I'm gonna throw hands now. I'm just gonna start
Just
jacking
wailing
people.
on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to clear a path to Ravenhead.
I see. Ooh, I love this.
My eyes were bloodshot because I was drunk, but now I'm pissed.
Yep.
Pissed and drunk. That's never a good combo.
Okay.
Especially not with me.
This is just a bare knuckle brawls roll, so straight strength. But if you want to do anything to reduce this, I'm gonna say because you're fighting an entire crowd, this is gonna be
I'm using 2 effort for my light pool.
okay. Using the 2 effort, you'll reduce an 18 down to a 15. So you have to 15 or meets or beats it.
Yep.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Damn. You're throwing fists, things are going down, and you're making a dent. The crowd doesn't necessarily push against you, but it moves
hold on.
around
Is
you.
it right? I used 2 effort. I have 1 edge.
Well, because it costs 3. So by with 3 effort with 1 edge means you only spend 2 points. Does that make sense?
2 points with 1 edge,
From your-
but it's 2 points with another edge as well. I mean, with another effort.
You can apply, if you have another level of effort, you can
Yeah.
apply that again, and then it only costs 2, so it'll be 1. Does that make sense?
It should cost 3 total with the 2
For the
effort.
first one.
Because I have 1 edge. So
Yeah.
that first one would be 2.
Correct.
With the effort, it's 1.
That is, excuse me, that is applying the effort, is the 2.
What's the total?
You're
How many
dying.
times are you applying it?
I have 2 effort.
Oh, okay. Are you applying both of them?
Yes.
Okay, so then it would cost 3.
Okay. Yeah, I did 4, so I make sure that was
okay.
right. I'm sorry.
Math is mathing.
Mm.
The math.
The system is a little weird in that it's not consistent.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So so essentially, to make it easy to understand or try and explain it, applying a level of effort costs 3 points from the pool.
So that was still from an 18 to a 15 with 2 effort?
With 3, no, that would be a 12 if you brought it down twice, because you didn't tell me you're bringing it down twice.
I did.
I thought twice. You said you were applying effort. I'm sorry, I
I
didn't.
said 2 effort. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I should have clarified.
And I should have listened harder. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that. We listen.
We're on the same page
We
now.
are. It's
Wait,
12.
hold on. Math on the same page. Sorry.
Nope. All good.
Thank you.
Yep. Cypher's a little weird.
This is complicated.
Yeah.
Now it's getting complex.
3 points of effort for 1 level of effort.
Okay.
The next time you apply effort, it's only 2.
Okay, so it goes down every time you use effort.
Just the once.
Just once.
Can you believe that?
Weird.
Yep. I
And
agree.
it also goes down if you have edge.
Correct. And just imagine, just layered on top of that is the subtraction of edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on track now.
I have no idea
Those
what
were
was
a lot
just
of
said.
words.
I succeeded with the 13 then.
Those were a
Yes,
lot
you
of
did.
words strung together.
Yes, you did.
I
We
was here
got
for it.
there.
I was a little confused. I was like, damn, well, that was really high if it was like a 2 effort. Was that out of 20?
It was an 18, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize you brought it down twice, so it was a 12.
Okay.
Lovely! You
We're
passed! You are throwing hands.
Yes.
And literally catching people left and right. You are taking them down.
And then I also have to make an intimidation roll against the crowd.
Okay.
Because I'm using intimidating demeanor. It's add asset to intimidation when being violent.
Okay. You can do that. The target level to beat here on the crowd is 15. So
Intimidation's intellect?
it is intellect. Yes. How much are you? How many levels of effort are you playing?
Just one.
Oh, okay. So you're bringing it down to 12.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot.
Valid.
You have been drinking.
Fair.
It's cocked. It's in the thing.
Yep.
Well, the same thing. It's an 8.
Okay. That's fair.
It was meant to be.
Yep. You aren't able to get a good presence on the crowd because the crowd is kind of literally all over the place. They are so focused on the music and the beat that they're not even seeing you when you deck them.
Mm-hmm.
But deck them, you are. as like the people get hit, they're going down.
Yeah. I was like, do I want to use this
Pop up in
ability?
their
No, I'm gonna
place.
say
I'm just waiting for you to deck Elias now.
No.
accidentally.
Yeah. But Max,
Max, I found you.
as the bodies go down, they are hitting the floor. Hey, we got there. The bodies,
They were hitting the floor.
The crowd doesn't care. And the bodies are pressed. And feet trample.
Oh.
And you
Oh, no.
hear bones crack.
Am I able to push towards Ravenhead at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say with the push through the crowd, you're not able to intimidate the crowd, but you can push through it. So you can at least get closer, but not up to it.
Okay, like, how far away would I be now? Am I, like, at the stage?
You're like halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah. Another push like this, and you will absolutely make it up to him.
Gotcha.
But you realize that the fervor is hitting such a peak that people aren't paying attention, and people are starting to get hurt.
Yeah.
Bad.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, with that said, and I've resolved the order here, back to Torian and back to Amy. It is both your turn at the same time. Dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
hello, how are you?
How you doing?
Amy, you just having stepped out, coming back in, feeling the difference in the pitch and the vibe of the whole club here, you see that bodies are just sort of wailing on each other in the stage.
I'd say it's a panic.
The music is, let's be honest, horrendous. It has no sizable beat that you can keep track of that doesn't change so frequently.
It does smell horrible, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. And it is like sweat mixed with beer. It's
Ugh.
stagnant.
Ugh.
And above it all, you see Ravenhead at a turntable, ignoring the entire thing and instead focusing on what they're doing, which is making this cacophony of sound.
Would there be a new scent of blood? Because of what just
Well
happened?
done.
Oh yeah.
She's
She's not close enough to smell it.
Yeah.
Yep. You better believe that it's not just not going to be there.
Well, it just smells fresher.
Yes, great.
Ew.
I guess, Amy, what are you sort of feeling in this moment as you're sort of brought back into the fold here? Yep.
Sounds alright.
Accurate.
How difficult would it be to get to the restroom?
The restrooms are luckily closer to the bar and thus away from the stage.
Yes.
going
But
for a
they're
tinkle?
also,
You need to
I've
go
been
right
over there,
Yep.
Are you
been
pooping?
by the restrooms and the phone.
Mm.
Where, well, we are in the front. If I'm looking towards the restroom,
Mm-hmm.
just towards the back,
Mm-hmm.
the crowd is here.
Try this music now.
The bar is here.
Yep.
Ooh.
How difficult would it be to get to the back?
To the backstage.
No,
Oh.
the stage
Yep. Stage
back
is off
of
to the
the
side.
The bar?
that whole bar,
Mm.
whole area, just back of.
Back of the bar.
Yeah. No, avoiding people as best I can because
Got it.
the crowd's over here,
Sure.
the bar's over here.
Are you trying to go behind the bar?
No, I'm trying to go to the back. The bar meaning the building, or the bar meaning the actual.
The
Yeah,
bar
are
top.
you going behind the bar, like where
I mean
the
the
bottles
building.
are? Okay.
However,
Behind the building.
Gotcha.
trying
Got
to
it.
get to the
To the back
of
end.
the building.
Yes.
You see that there's like So the bar itself, like where the alcohol is being served, doesn't necessarily have anything more than just the bar. Anything that would be considered behind the building is behind the stage, and where you see Cecilia dive into. Like you see her skirt around the edge of the crowd and go into a hallway.
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja, literally. And you can already surmise that this is the way to the back of the building.
From when we walked up, and from what we know, because we've been here before,
Well, this is a different
Different
one
bar,
than where we
technically.
we've been to the downtown area
A couple of
to
times.
I don't know if
Well-
any of us has been to this specific bar we were
Not
in.
the specific
Not the
bar, but
specific
you
bar,
have.
but I
I
just
rolled
mean
for it and I did.
layout.
That was it.
Yeah, okay.
Layout of like downtown. Like if I went downtown right now, I'd know the layout.
There's
of
general
the
ideas of how
like,
this works. Yeah,
alleyways.
just like Cecilia kind of figured out like how this laid out. Yeah.
Would I be able to surmise if going outside and around the bar was feasible?
You could just go behind and enter the back door, basically.
Yeah,
That's what
essentially.
I'm wondering.
You could head out the front and make your way around. There's probably an alleyway. Now, what you don't know here is if it's
locked.
chained. Yeah, exactly. If it's locked with like a chain link or something like that.
But you're
Given
so
that
good at
knowledge.
You're
lock
scrambling.
picking.
Yeah. If only my lockpick set was up to par.
Also,
I gave you
if it's a
mine.
fire exit, they can't lock it
Didn't I give you mine?
They can from the outside.
from the outside.
It's a mechanic exit.
Who can say?
Well, since we're already inside, I suppose I'm going to have to go around the crowd. as
Around the
best I
crowd?
can.
Are you gonna kind of head in the same direction that Cecilia went?
I suppose the opposite side,
Okay.
because if CC was going around, let's say the left side of the crowd, I'm going around the right side of the crowd.
Okay.
Because I'm also trying to get to the stage. I'm not trying to get.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the
Got it. Trying to move
But
around
I'm
the
trying
crowd,
to
get
get
to the stage.
to the stage.
Got it. So I'm gonna need you to do the same thing she did, which is make some athletic checks here. See how you
I
do.
do have moves like a cat.
You do. You are literally moves like a cat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh wow.
Meow.
Meow, darling.
That would be horrifying if it was just like in a movie, just randomly
Oh
the
my
cat was
God, we
like,
should have a cat steam Lords and Ladies game.
my
No, we
God.
shall not.
Yes,
No,
we should.
absolutely not.
I'm saying it right now. I'm teamed up with Dell.
She killed it. Or they, sorry. Thank you. Sorry.
You're good.
I appreciate you correcting me on that, because I'm working on
I was
that.
like, I want to clarify, I'm not doing it to be mean to you guys.
No, no,
I'm
no.
trying to remind you guys.
And I appreciate that. And I genuinely need the reminder most times.
Same.
Thank you.
Also, I have a question.
Yes.
If I were to
Why does this keep happening to me?
Well, no, what'd you do, friend? You are lucky it was not a 2.
Every time. It's always the
Mhm.
threes.
I'm gonna need you to make a might defense roll here.
That's not the mightiest.
Or the defensiest.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody enjoyed that.
I did.
Thank you. Thank you, Kat.
I'm just over here playing with stickers.
My
Oh, yeah. Okay, makes sense.
my safe here.
Well, that's a whole nother ball game. I have a question for Tess.
I have an answer. What's that? My secret.
I have a question. When have we had enough?
Now.
Never.
Do I have to be certain?
You don't necessarily have to be within a specific distance from them, but you have to be within, like, they need to be able to hear you. Yeah, it's auditory. I will say, I won't deny it in a crowd, but with the music, I will hinder
Yeah,
it.
you hinder it, yeah.
Yeah.
I figure.
Yup.
I figure.
Yeah.
I heard about you calling me.
Oh, God. No.
Every time I hear the word hinder, that's all I think of.
Blast from the past. Oh my god, you're scrapbooking. Oh, your stickers are so cute, and I'm a melon.
I'm over here with like a
Make it sound like
smut
a
book.
I'm a melon.
I'm a melon.
Yes, Torian. Might defense. What we got, baby?
I'm just not sure if any of these are gonna help me with might. I have ciphers, but they're not might ciphers.
Yeah. What was it?
Man, you're rolling crap.
Better than I thought it was gonna be. That's an 11,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
pretty on brand.
Okay.
That's-
A flailing knee like comes out of
Knee?
nowhere. A knee.
Why?
If you can believe it.
Wait, Chase is in our world?
And catches you in the side as like someone is literally like flailing their limbs, spinning around wildly, and you take 5 points of stress.
Ooh.
Of course I do.
Yep, right to the kidneys. 5 points right to the kidneys.
Oh, man.
He's heading towards the stage.
Yes, he's circling around the crowd to get to the stage.
Is there?
Beep boop. Beep boop.
This is kind of fun.
Is there a visible fire alarm?
You can see. That's a great question.
Definitely not up to code this place.
No,
Yeah, but there should be at least something installed
you would
for
think.
the sake of it being open.
Yes.
Even if it doesn't work.
Mhm.
That's true.
I would say this. You could probably find it in the din in the dark. Remember, it's kind of like a show, so there's like a light show, there's fog, there's a lot of diffusion in the air. I'll let you search for it, but I will also have to hinder that as well.
What about if I have a flashlight?
I like that. That'll balance out the
That's
hinder.
an asset.
It's an asset, which will balance out the hinder.
Okay.
So you'll roll straight.
Okay.
Meaning it's a 15, let's say perception.
I love the idea of like you can't find a fire alarm, but you find a lot of their health and safety section.
Oh wow.
OSHA is gonna hear about this.
Install fire alarm. Install fire alarm. Install fire alarm. It's like damn. They don't give a fuck.
Nope. Perception. You're perceptive.
Sometimes. And if I were to lower it, it would be
It would be
might, intellect?
intellect.
Okay.
Okay.
Eight.
18! Quick-witted and like quick thinking as ever, you dive into your backpack and pull out your flashlight. And weirdly enough, like it does not deter or like stress anyone out.
No.
There's already a light show going on.
I just-
Nobody's paying attention, which is great for you because you look over across the wall and just around where Torian takes a knee to the kidneys, you see on the
God.
Yep.
Are you okay?
It's fine. It's gonna crawl. Oh god, the floor's sticky.
That's not. Never mind.
Just
I
above.
don't want to know why it's sticky.
Just wipe it on some random person.
Somebody who's got travel like well.
Keep crawling.
Just above that is a box that says break in case of alarm.
Okay, is it?
Break in case of emergency.
Okay, I guess so. I head that direction.
Okay?
And can well, I mean, I already rolled, I guess, so I guess I'm done.
Well, you can roll again.
I'd like to use tightrope,
Okay.
which adds 2 speed for an hour.
Love that.
Hell yeah.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Speaking of
I'm gonna try
motherfucking
and, like-
ninjas.
Yeah, just like speed over it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a speed roll. I'm gonna call this like acrobatics because you're trying to like deftly avoid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. So originally that would be a 15.
Okay.
You gain 2 with it.
Yeah.
What was the cipher?
Adds 2 speed for an hour.
Nice. That's great. So you can literally just like take that and use it.
Fuck, boy.
Why is it called tightrope? Is what I want to know.
I don't know. That's what
Yeah,
I wrote
that's
down.
strange.
name.
Yeah, galvanizing your plight. You add 1 to your speed, but we added or 2 since you have 2 levels.
Yes.
Yep. Once your speed edge, that's even better.
Oh, my speed
Ooh.
edge too?
That-
Heck
That's
yeah.
actually what it affects. It doesn't affect your pool, it affects your
Okay,
edge.
so it's 2 to my edge.
That's
You-
really
That's
good.
really good.
Add 2 to your edge. So how much edge do you have?
2.
Did you have, did you have
I
0
had 0
before?
in speed.
Oh.
I'm not fast.
And now you are!
I drank my pink drink and I said, let's go. I said, everyone else was drinking, I went,
Yeah!
Hold my pink drink.
it says it's Amy Sugar Rush Part 2, let's go.
Yeah.
Your
Let's
pink
go.
and your ecto cooler.
Let's go.
I'm here for it.
Oh, I want Ecto Cooler.
You have
Never had it.
it is a 15 difficulty
Okay.
in acrobatics. Now with the 2 edge, you can apply
Good
effort
times.
for only 1 point from my pool.
I'm gonna do that.
Hell yeah. Bringing that down to a 12.
I can taste it. Ecto Cooler was the best.
What do we get, friend? What do we get?
I got 1.
No!
I went, I just straight up face
You
planted.
tripped on the cup you dropped.
Yeah, you crushed the cup. You
Honestly,
throw it down.
kind of great Amy
I just-
moment, to be fair.
I was ready. I was so ready I forgot to tie my shoelaces. I said,
Cashew.
cashew! I don't even get to the milk part. My, like,
Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
you know, that's honestly perfect, though. That's very
it was so Amy.
That's
If
very
you take 3 points of stress as
Yeah.
you tumble to the floor,
Just-
I am gonna have to take a little bit of control here.
Okay.
Oh no.
Amy, you tumble. It's a nat 1, baby.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I make what's called a GM intrusion.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's fair.
You tumble forward. Now, here's the good news. You get a point of experience.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Done and
It's a
done.
pity
Well,
point.
It's a pity point, but
To be
I'll
fair.
look. I'll take a pity point. Okay.
Use an experience to re-roll.
Huh?
We forgot we can do that. We can
Oh,
use an
that's
experience
right.
point to
Yeah.
re-roll.
But not this roll.
Not this room.
Not on one. Not on criticals.
No,
No,
not
no.
one.
You get because you
it's
get it
already-
after the roll resolves.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. Amy, you duck. You hit that charge. Trip, slip, hit
I
the
feel like
ground
I've
hard.
done this in real life at some point. Where I'm just like so animated, I just face plant. It's
Too
fine.
real.
You slide forward and unfortunately into the crowd.
I just
No.
love how I literally propelled myself forward.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yes. And so you are thrown into the thick of it.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, this is a melting pot. You just
We're just gonna stir
stir
this.
you right in there.
Yeah, literally. And Tori,
Oh,
you
God.
see Amy get energized,
very
pumped,
much.
run, slide,
You
hit
saw
the
me
ground.
chug
I feel like we all saw that.
Everybody.
Yeah, for a brief moment, the entire crowd went,
Ooh.
It was one of those face plants that you hear and you go,
yeah.
you know, like when someone slaps the water when they dive down. It was one of those.
Yep.
It was. You're like, oh, I know that hurt. Oh shit.
Everyone felt it.
Yeah, everyone felt it.
It was
And
real.
One video with the penguins where one of them falls and the others of them go.
Wow.
Pretty
Tori,
much.
you
Pretty
see
much.
Amy
Yeah.
hit the ground and get sort of absorbed into the crowd as she tumbles forward.
Oh, I'm going. Oh no.
Oh no, that's me!
All right.
I'm gone.
What does Torian kind of feel in this
It's
moment?
so on brand for Amy.
I
Yeah.
love it so much.
I hate to say it,
So
but
on
you're
the
right.
first, tell me I'm wrong.
It's
Tell
honestly
me
the
I'm
first moment that I can like see.
It's like, wow, that
That happened.
yeah, that did happen. Shit.
I should also mention, in horror mode, when there's a failure, we go up a level.
Yep.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna say it.
I mean,
You were hoping I'd forget?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's me. Oh boy. Let's go. Horror level 3, everybody.
I'm
I
sorry,
was
guys,
really-
I failed you.
No.
That's okay.
No.
We're in this together. We're all in this together.
Anyway,
We gotta
Torian,
time to clap better, guys.
Right, we
Come
gotta
on.
time it.
I
what is
was-
Torian feeling?
I was so safe at level 2 because I've
Were
been
you?
rolling 3s left and right. It's okay because we're only at level 2. Now I'm in danger.
Lock in, Jim.
I was
Lock
already.
No
in.
more threes.
You get one more.
4s.
And you feel the bass begin to pick back up, drop, and at this point, the sound in this space becomes completely deafening. If anyone here in the room is going to be communicating outside of through the service halls, you are going to have to make a communications roll in order to even speak.
Wow. Shit's popping off.
Pop off, Queen.
Pop off queens.
I am in the midst of this, trying to move around.
Yeah. Luckily, you got caught on the edge, so
Yeah.
you didn't like fall in. But
would you say it'd be difficult for there to be a beer of any kind around me?
I mean, you can find like discarded beer bottles.
Just a little
Sure.
table, just
I don't know
yeah,
if I want
I'll
to know where
say-
this is going.
It makes me nervous, but I would say yes, that's absolutely accurate. There's
He's gonna be
definitely
excited. Go on.
yeah.
We're all like, oh no! Max is like, yes.
Go on.
I've taught him well.
What do I need to roll
Uh huh.
for aim?
He's just beam back with the beer bottle.
I'm gonna Raven head this
Misery.
way.
Oh my god.
I never wanted to come to this.
It's gotta put you down, boy.
Here comes the nat 1 where
So
Max
you're
just
trying
gets
to aim-
knocked in the back of the head with a beer
Just
bottle.
get knocked up on another level. That's great.
So you take a knee to the kidneys, fall, see Amy dive in, grab a beer bottle, and go, Max.
No, I'm
No.
going. Okay, so Ravenhead's right in the middle of the stage.
Yep.
Oh, you're trying
Dead
to
center.
aim.
He's above it. He's above the crowd, though.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to see Max, but I can see Raven.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
hit
And
him in the
it's
head like,
getting
boom.
absurdly loud in here.
It makes that thunk.
Yeah, exactly. Like
It
it doesn't
is
even
getting
shatter. It
deafening.
just boom.
It's one of those
Bounces
massive built
off.
off bike helmet, and he's like, oh damn it.
God damn it. Yeah.
What do I need to roll?
To hit him?
I'm not aiming for him. I'm aiming for his DJ tape.
Okay. Okay.
It just as long as it goes on the table,
Yeah.
it's full of
Gonna ruin
liquid.
that equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably will, but I need to.
Yeah.
I need this to end.
Listen, if he doesn't ruin the equipment, I'm about to.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
also
Equipment,
working
you're
on it.
breaking.
You're about like 10, 15 feet away. It's gonna be intimidating. I'm gonna say this is gonna be an 18 to beat.
I also would have yelled as I was leaving
Yeah.
to Torian, like, hey, I'm gonna go try to turn power off.
Okay, cool.
So-
You've like announced what
I would have at
Yeah.
some
were,
point,
yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
we were right.
Not to
next
mention,
each
well,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't have told Elias.
You can also,
Elias like implicitly trusts you. Yeah.
you can also
Well, that's
communicate
nice.
kinetically.
Yeah.
Telepathically.
Oh yeah, telepathic message.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this would be
Hanging on to that.
my.
This would be Mike for sure.
Communication.
I'm gonna say this is athletics. You're literally like trying to throw like a baseball.
Come on.
Athletics.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't mind me. I'm going
Go for it. They're actually pretty good.
to use
So
well-being.
they just
You're gonna what?
Well-being.
They're called monster
Ooh.
cookies.
Is that a cipher?
Cowboy
cookies,
cookies. That's right.
I know I gave it to you. You've
And then they
jacked
have the
up
sugar
on
on
a
the front.
cocktail of fear and
Pretty
adrenaline. That's
They're alright.
for 1 round per cipher level. You can act as if 1 step higher on the damage track than you actually are, as long as you are not dead. Interesting.
As long as you're not dead.
Okay.
But if you are dead,
But if you
Until
are-
I die.
Yep. Okay, so you're just like preemptively activating this in case you take some damage.
Mhm.
I love this. Okay. Do we still have any more of those other cookies?
oh, me and my mom demolished those
She said-
fuckers.
Never mind. That's valid.
We demolished
I'm glad
them.
to hear it. I'm so glad. Okay, so are you doing anything to lower the difficulty of this one?
Yeah, I'll take it down.
Okay, you can take it from an 18 to a 15.
It's
Thank you.
If you, since everyone here is tier 2, everyone's effort level should be 2.
Uh-huh.
So you can take it a second level if you want.
Effort in.
Everything.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yep.
Wait,
Are you gonna apply 2 assets?
Yes.
Because that's what
I
I did
have.
for fronting.
Oh. I gotta remember to do that.
That's why we
Yeah,
were
'cause
trying to
you're
talk
tier
about it. Because
Okay.
if I applied
Yeah.
2 levels of effort,
Yeah.
how much was the pool from?
Okay. Come on, Tori.
You got this.
Doing this, every time.
Don't get a 3.
Don't face plant like me.
If you get a 3, you're gonna knock
Don't do it.
I
Like,
go.
go down the
Literally.
And then it bounces off of something and ricochets
I
right at
got walk of
me.
shame. Like,
That was such a beautiful Amy moment.
I swear to God,
That's one
if
of my
she
faves.
loses a tooth, that would have just been like peak at that point.
And, like, I can see her like not realizing it, and then everyone like is like, "Amy, are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I am. Why is there someone in there?
Yeah, we got a stream bot.
Oh, okay. Thank you for checking that.
Rock on,
What?
dude.
Stream bots, they're annoying sometimes.
Okay, took it down 2.
You're taking it down too, from an 18 to a 12.
Viewers.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
No.
It's a 4.
Hey,
It
wasn't a
wasn't
three.
a 3.
You told your dice at least
Yeah.
a 4, so
Yeah,
at least they're
yeah.
listening. To
It was
you.
Yeah.
they literally went, "Yeah, all right, I'll give it to you."
At least a 20 next time.
Ooh, I still love this. Torian, you throw the bottle, and sorry, athletics not your forte. Agile though you are, the bottle flies through the air and smashes against the wall, and you see Ravenhead look up for the briefest moment, like just the briefest stuttering, look up and then go right back into the beat. Your actions
Next time I should hit him.
have now caused the crowd to swell. And
They're like,
Oh god, this is
Yep.
not getting good, guys.
the crowd becomes unable to contain itself, grabbing anything at all within reach and breaking it.
Oh, I love this.
Bottles go flying, everything starts heating up. The entire crowd is like just palpable with energy and fervor. Max, you're in the thick of it, and you. That's like I like 9 times I've said it, but like you see that like the consciousness in people is fading. They don't know where they're at.
That was my assumption.
Yeah. And where it was like an assumption before becomes confirmation as people begin to not just like throw hands and fight like a Namash, but actively try and like take each other down.
It's like the church scene in Kingsman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so
oh,
Do
go
I
on.
hear Freebird start playing?
no.
Lock in.
But what you do see as you make your way through the crowd is that people, not just the ones that you're fighting through, but people throughout the crowd begin falling. And you can't help them. But they are becoming trampled underfoot as more of the crowd begins to press and push. Yes,
I'm being trampled on.
we'll get to that.
Hospital's about to be fucking busy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a name plaque. This
You
time,
get
and
your own.
mine's gonna have stickers on it.
It's gonna be stickers.
Oh, I will put stickers on.
You
Fuck
got
yes.
upgraded from the whiteboard.
You'll be in my room. We'll just switch.
Okay, so now here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna hit the top of the hour with Cecilia.
Okay.
You make your way into the hallway.
I double time it.
Double
Like,
time it.
Sprint.
Okay, just give me a straight speed roll here. I'm not gonna make it hard. I'm just gonna say it's probably just a demanding roll, so it's a 9. 9 to beat.
Okay.
Just to see if you get there in time.
Come here, little guy. That's a 5.
It's a 5. You sprint down. Your vision, hazy though it is, you take a turn, need to double back, and you if you can take any other smaller actions, but you're going to take your whole action just to get to the box.
That's fine.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
I think I am going to send a message to Max.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, get out of there. I'm trying to turn the power off.
Okay.
I can't respond, right?
You can't respond,
No.
but you definitely know that like presence in
You know
your
it's me
mind.
though.
Yeah.
One of the few ways you feel like communication can even be had in this noise, and you get Cecilia's message.
It's like a warm hug.
I guess what is Max feeling in this moment?
Still anger.
Anger? Is he still pressing through?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not ignoring it, but I'm still going for rape.
Aiding it. Essentially, you're all working towards the same goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I wasn't.
Amy just wants to go home.
Please!
Help!
You just keep going up and down.
The scene people.
You know, it's like crowd surfing, but the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like I'm ass up for some reason.
You're like, wait!
My legs are just dangling.
They're just tossing you. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I
Her
love
first experience in a club and it's
Yep.
awful.
She didn't want to be there to begin with.
Yeah, I was about
Last
to, you read her mind. I was
experience.
like, she didn't even ask for this.
I didn't ask-
Cecilia
I didn't ask
will
for any
be
of this.
paying this off for a very long
I
time.
didn't ask for any of this. I didn't want to be here. I thought we were gonna do facials. I thought we
Well,
were.
we had them on.
I thought we were gonna do masks. I thought we were gonna do our hair. I thought it was a girls' night. You know. And now I'm ass
Honestly,
up and I'm all
same.
shit. I don't know. It just.
You,
Fuck.
as you're like surfing the crowd, for lack of any other word,
Ugh.
you definitely are like girls that
I'm gonna
needs to
kill
happen.
Cecilia.
What?
Okay.
Some other
Fantastic.
words.
Max.
Yep.
You're pushing through the crowd, and you begin to make your way, sort of making your way down through the crowd, and you feel the presence build up, and where the dancer has been sort of coming in and out and around you, you feel the presence of it materialize in the most raw form it has.
Am I the only one thinking he's river dancing the whole time?
That's honestly kind of how
That's what I'm
imagine.
thinking now.
The jig that Pennywise
just
does.
Yeah.
like, oh, that too. That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It's
It's
a fucking chick.
absolutely eerie.
Mm.
It's not fun to look at.
It's definitely offbeat too.
Oh yeah. It's not too
It can't be
music.
on beat. Given the music.
And-
Valid.
The form takes physical presence in front of you.
I get the vibe. It's like physical form now.
Yes. Whereas before it's been sort of slightly intangible, kind of fading in and out. It is asserting some sort of presence here to stay in front of you and block your way.
Good.
As it does, I need you to make a speed defense roll.
I am going to use from my pool this time.
Okay.
Just one.
Just love in the background.
That's literally what it's doing. It's like, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
I'm just imagining the dancer shows up. She's just like,
It manifests backup dancers. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
6.
yeah. I need you to make an intellect defense roll. Yeah. That's a 15 as well.
It's cut. It keeps rolling into the groove. That's a 3.
Beats it. At least.
3's failure.
It does not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Freeze failure now, yeah.
Chev.
Hi.
I mean,
How much?
Well,
do you
technically
want
4's failure now.
to- Is it?
No, 3 is.
Can we go?
We
can
just went up a level
No.
now.
Did we go up?
failed it.
We go up
Yeah.
now after mine.
Yeah.
It
I
resolves
see.
afterwards.
Now 4.
No, it's 4.
Okay,
I don't like this.
Max,
No, this is
The
this
dancer-
shit's going down.
completely materializes, and you're caught off guard, expecting him to strobe in and outs with the light. And now he himself emits the light. And
He is the light.
He is the light. And as you push forward, it lurches, grabs you. You take 3 points of stress. and
God.
2.
2
Physical.
for the protector. Yep. And you are now charged.
Am I like held by him? Is he holding on to me?
He is not holding on to you, but essentially he has like essentially pushed on you, like as if like part of the crowd, the wave pressing in on you, and you feel the electrical charge pulse through you. Before you were in the flow, you're able to move it and redirect it. Now it fills you and it charges you, and you feel your limbs begin to flail and dance. You are paralyzed for next round.
All right.
Oh my god.
Horror level 4.
Ooh, that just made me
I'm in
shiver.
danger.
This is terrifying.
It's weird. It's almost as if it's supposed to be difficult.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm getting that.
You know, it's funny.
Ten
I've worked
and up.
very hard to try and make my encounters harder because I've always had that trouble, and I feel like I'm
Ten and
hitting
up.
my stride here.
This feels like that battle with me, Matt, and Ryan.
Oh
Okay,
my god,
you got
yes.
it.
I'm here for it.
I appreciate you. Stay like
Okay, that was the
Yeah.
dancer. Technically, it would be your turn.
But I can't do anything.
You are forced to move your limbs and like writhe uncontrollably.
Mhm.
We're gonna move on.
Ooh.
Now I'm just pissed because the thing I wanted to do I can't do now. Chase,
man.
respectfully.
Yes! Yes!
He cursed at our
I-
DM.
My play! Yay! I got my players to curse at me!
I
Yay!
still love you.
Oh, I love you too. Okay. Max.
It's a passion.
That was a sweet
It
moment.
is. Pleasant fucking. Max is paralyzed. No one here can really see it, but he is
I definitely can.
unable. Yeah, he's unable to move. Tori, Amy, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, where am I? I guess is my first question.
Let's
You
maybe
said
go
we'd
with
get
that.
to that.
We will get to it.
Resilient doesn't give me anything for that.
No, because this is not physical.
No, resilient's supernatural. I have physical and supernatural now because I took resilient.
Oh, I didn't know it extended to supernatural.
It's you
This is an
ignore,
ability.
Ignore first 3 supernatural stress.
It. Oh, okay. So
Scarred and Hardened just reduces physical stress by 1 or 2.
right. So you were taking the
1.
physical damage.
Yes.
But this is not necessarily supernatural stress. This
Okay.
is a supernatural effect. Does that make sense?
Man, I should have taken a skill.
But that's
Carry
still
on.
a very good effect.
Yeah, carry on.
If it were like a psychic attack that would cause stress, then yeah, no, for sure. Amy, you are surfing the crowd here. I'm gonna need you to make.
Can't
I'll
imagine
give
what
it to
that
you.
looks like.
You can make an athletics or an acrobatics check here.
Okay.
It's gonna be target 12 to like upright yourself and get yourself on stable footing. Unless you want to do anything about that.
What would that be? A speed?
It would be a speed. I'll say this: speed for acrobatics, strength for athletics.
Okay.
You can choose.
I'll go with speed because I have the 2 edge right
You have the 2 edge. Yep.
now. So it's a 9.
It was a 12 to a 9. Yep.
17.
Woo! You plant yourself down, sort of push outwards to get your space. Yeah. And you feel the crowd sort of moving around you. People are breaking bottles. Things are kind of turning a little like anarchy here. I will say you have your footing back. You're not going to get pushed around, but you now get to choose what you want to do. Do you want to try and move further into the crowd or get out of it?
I mean, I would like to go to the fire alarm still.
Yep, head towards the fire alarm.
Yeah.
So we will make this a strength check, unfortunately, to try and push yourself out of the crowd.
Okay.
Which, since you took your turn to like right yourself, you can get out of the crowd, but not to the alarm yet.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do it'll be a 15 strength check. It's gonna have to be a strength. It's not a defense roll, just a strength check.
Still gonna lower it.
Go for it. Hell yeah! Do what you gotta do.
What was it?
12. It was a 15. If you lowered it, it was to a 12. Do you want to
You
lower?
said it was a 12, and I lowered it. Oh,
No.
I was thinking about the last one.
Yep.
Well, I got a 9, so.
Okay. Luckily, you avoid...
I thought it was a 9 because I was like, okay, yeah, oh no.
Yeah. So luckily, you avoid taking any hits or damage here, but you like the crowd begins closing in again. Yeah. Luckily, you feel uprighted. You're not going to get pushed.
I'm developing claustrophobia.
Ho, ho, ho.
Torian. Hi. Friend. You threw a glass bottle. It started a riot. What do you want to do? You
Good
see...
thing there's more where that came from.
I mean, if at first you don't succeed.
Honestly.
I'm still pushing through the crowd.
Okay.
I'm still moving forward.
Okay, you're going to move
I'm
forward.
going to get another bottle.
Okay. And toss.
I'm mildly closer.
Okay. So we're going to do 2 checks here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. The first check is to push through to see if you can lower the difficulty of throwing the bottle.
And what would that be?
So to push through the crowd is a 15 strength check. Yep. Yep. This is forceful.
Ooh.
Whatever you gotta
Why is it always strength? That's the real question here.
You mean like fighting a mob?
I'm just saying.
That's
Maybe I moved so gracefully through it.
That's the skill you use to throw things. It's strength.
You should get
Not
like a
necessarily.
+1 because he used to be like a ballerina or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a dancer.
He was a dancer.
He was the dancing queen.
He was the
Young
dancing
and
queen.
free.
Young and free.
More than 17. He's actually 35.
Oh my god!
Or he's
Whoa!
secretly 35.
My lord.
How did she not know?
Well, the birth certificates were lost, so.
In the incident.
In the fire.
In the fire. God damn it.
What worked out?
Okay, we're gonna lower the 15 to a 12. Now I get to be a blueberry. Makes me so happy.
12.
What?
12.
12.
More than 12.
You're telling your
I know,
dice 12.
No pressure.
4.
Just at least 12.
4.
At least
That's okay.
12.
I think you need new dice, friend.
The universe has decided
Bathe
that I
them
get a 3,
in the moon.
regardless of what's
You
going
take
on.
these. You use these.
And this is going to be a 3 as well. No, that's a 15. But
What's that song? Hello, darkness, my old
Honestly,
I
friend.
blitzed the wrong dice
one or
today.
the other.
You're welcome.
Tori,
mm-hmm.
friend.
Hey, at least you didn't face plant.
Well, he got he could still.
He might
put
face
some-
plant.
This was literally
You
just
went
me trying to.
He went to.
This is
Oh,
the point
And
where
I-
you're throwing the
Push
pitch
against the bodies.
oh, I thought he threw the bottle and
No.
hit him in the head. You know, like it just,
I
No,
threw
he
it and
didn't
went
get there
up.
I hit the ceiling. Damn it.
Torian, you go to push through the crowd and you feel the pressure like people are on you. And suddenly you are crushed. You are going to take 5 points of stress.
wow.
Of course I am. I remember air.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. You are pressed in, and next round, your movement is hindered.
That's really funny. I just realized I reminded you that we can use that reroll, and I forgot to do it for myself.
I could have rolled for the other one. Dang it.
I shall eat.
Okay, now that is the end of the round.
Yeah, that's my old card.
Yay.
We are up to horror level 5, people.
No.
This is
whoa.
also another critical fail.
Highest we've ever
This
been.
is the highest, right?
Yep. Now, I should say, we're going to take a small break, and about 10 minutes, and as you all feel the pressure, you feel like the show, Ravenhead, is coming to its climax. the pressure from the sound speakers is so much that it rattles your bones in your body.
Just getting electrocuted. I still have better.
The sound becomes so deafening that you will struggle now to form hard or complicated plans. Essentially, you are all like under the
And
effects
me
of
as well?
distracted. Not you.
Okay.
Luckily, you're backstage.
My plan's not changing, baby.
Yep. Thankfully.
I'm going for the bird.
Going for the bird.
And I'm gonna need everybody here to make an intellect defense roll.
What does it do to me because I'm paralyzed?
I'd
say nothing.
Cool for me.
Because it's intellect.
Yep.
Do I need to still make one?
Actually, no, you won't.
I'm re-rolling that one, Chase.
You taking that point?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a 4.
This is why we have experience points, baby. Oh, Torian, you should have an extra experience point because you failed too.
Oh joy.
From Paris
That
with
gives
Love.
me 2 experience.
What did we?
I'm submitting my 2 weeks notice from life.
Oh no! What'd you get?
Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Cecile, you gonna save everybody?
How you doing over there?
Better.
You doing good?
Do
I got a 16 this time, so I'm
You're
I'm still
Gucci.
pretty good. That
Yeah.
sugar's starting to like.
Yeah, work its way back in.
Should I also have taken another XP for the first time I failed?
Should have, yeah.
So take
Well,
the one now because
you
I failed
know-
again.
You got
Oh, yeah.
2 more.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll that now that you mention it.
I'd also love to know what Elias has been doing.
Panicking.
He's
Watching
just
all
over
this
here.
happening.
He's in the corner. He's in the booth, like.
I'm not going back in there.
mean-
He's just sitting in the booth like, oh shit, oh shit.
Why
oh,
are
shit,
you
oh, shit, oh, shit.
Why are you smiling?
He watched
I don't-
Amy get pulled in and went,
Because I
Well,
told him to
I'm
go
gonna go
He's
get
sit
like,
it.
down.
wow, that's crazy. He just sits
So I don't know
down.
what he's doing.
I was told to sit down, so let me
He
just.
might be part of the crowd.
He probably
Like,
is.
not even drawn in. Like, he's probably brainwashed.
Probably.
I'm glad I re-rolled that. That's 15.
15.
Hell yeah.
Scared.
Someone succeeded.
She-
But you succeeded too.
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
16.
Somebody other than me.
Max, you take a serious injury.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
For the first time.
Definitely not for the last. As the literal sound begins to get so deafening that it rattles your body. You feel it not just like in you but through you. Like this thing hurts on a very deep level.
Mhm.
Something worse than just sound could emit.
Do I also take stress?
Just the
Okay.
serious injury. And with that,
No, at least it's just serious.
Wait, actually,
just a
this is a-
serious injury.
This is a good question. What do we do with the levels of stress again? There was something with that, right?
Yes. So for every 3 levels
Yeah.
of stress, you take an injury.
So I'm actually impaired now. I'm at level
3?
3.
Well, hold on. Let
I'm
me
not
just
stress level 3.
because it's something. So it's
How many points is a level?
1
3.
level of
3.
stress.
3 points for 1 level of stress.
Okay, that's
3
fine.
points
I'm
for
at
1 level
9.
of stress. So then I think it's at 10 where you take a serious injury.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say you've been brutalizing me, so I should.
No, you're feeling it.
I'm pretty high on the stress right now.
Oh yeah. Double check that though. Yeah.
Brutal.
Ciphers, rules, blah 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 blah. GM intrusions, that's me, combat. Stress and injury,
Yay.
yay! Yep. For every 3 points, you get a stress level. Players should keep track of this. Character also gets stress. Keep track of their stress level, but also current. Knocking your head on the door. Yep. Will cause gain stress. Accumulated stress adversely affects characters by imposing a penalty. Yep. The more stress a character has, the greater the penalty. Each stress level hinders all actions by 1 step until the stress is reduced. Using stress, NPCs and stress. Avoiding registering. Okay. Difficulty 1 adapt. Difficulty 5. Yes. Stress gain. 1 point of stress. 3 points of stress.
This is impressive to watch.
What?
You just like
Yeah.
Speed reading.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. This is, yeah. Okay, when a physical wound or injury is greater than those that would afflict anything more than 3 points of stress, yes, it is referred to as a serious injury. So you just move on the damage track. So it's completely separate.
Okay.
Yes. It is completely separate. However, if you go over, I think, 10, yes, when you go over 10 points or 10 levels of stress, you take a serious injury and you are debilitated. You take a hinder on all skills.
Not there yet.
Not there yet, but you're
Okay.
close.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm glad that we checked.
Hmm.
I will still confirm that, but I'm like 9 times out of 10. Like, yeah. Okay. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be back.
Yay!
Yay to the fun.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, right? No, that's fine.
You know what? As long as you're having fun.
I've just been running.
Yeah, you've been, but you're like,
This is our
crying.
punishment.
1. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit!
I win!
You gotta get the one off the board too.
I'm not eating that.
Eat it.
Some people get it.
Oh my god, I got immediately pelted by like.
Eat your floral almonds, Grundor.
Grundor loves his floor almond.
You thought you were safe.
I literally tried to plan it so that I was like, I was prepared.
Yeah, but see, you did counted Amy out again, and
I was like-
that was your mistake.
That was my
Do I
mistake.
throw a gummy bear or do I say the fuck word?
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I was waiting for.
I was mid-bite.
Throw on some music. Okay. Where we last left off, people. We were in the middle of combat. Horror mode level 5, y'all.
No. Boo.
Boo. Or yay.
Is it 5?
No,
Mhm.
just boo. No yay.
No,
Yeah,
five.
he went to 5 at the end.
Yep.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was at 5 before.
No.
No, we just got there.
Yeah.
You just got that.
You said it was the highest it's been, and then you asked us to make an intellect defense roll, which I failed.
Oh.
We should go up to 6.
Why would you do that to us?
I'm an honest player.
Oh my god.
I mean,
He likes chaos.
I really do.
He
I
is
really
an
do
agent
feel-
of chaos.
No, wait, no. We were at 4,
Yeah.
which was the
we
highest
just
we
went
had
to
been.
5.
Yeah.
And then you failed, so I brought us up to 5.
Okay.
We critical failed 4 times total.
Right, so we're at 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, and we started at 1, so we were at 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, so we are at 5.
You went up without us failing one time.
Just the first time.
Why?
Okay.
I, like at one of the
Why
other
are you
rounds, you
arguing
did
with him?
actually.
Why is
like,
this
set it to
happening?
4, and then we got to 5. But we can keep it at 5 if you want.
We'll keep it at 5.
What is happening right now? I don't want to fail anymore.
I said we just put
I
it
was
at
under the
7.
belief that we're at 5. Roll back the tape. Maybe not. I don't know. We're at 5.
No one's gonna edit that.
No
We're too
one's
lazy.
gonna- no one's editing this.
Let's
We're
put
too
it
lazy for
put
this
it to
shit.
7.
You want to fuck it? Let's go to 10. Let's
know what?
Let's do it. A coin.
19.
Anything but that 20s.
No,
If I go down, I'm bringing y'all with me.
I love it.
Damn it.
Cecilia, you
I made it
You
to the 20.
bolt down through the hallways. You manage to make it to the circuit breaker box, just like in your vision. It is a hard metal panel covered in security, signs and stuff like that. And it has a security signs, electrical things like
Do
that.
not touch.
Literally.
Doodaddies.
And it has a large deadbolt on it.
I said what I
Locking
said. What
the
I
panel
said.
closed. You thought I was gonna make this easy for you, girl?
I said what I said. I said what I said.
You sure
It's
did.
covered in doodaddies.
Doodaddies, yep.
No, not
No.
doodaddies.
No,
That's
not
what-
not
Doodaddies.
Not doodaddies.
Not sponsored.
Doodaddies.
Not no sponsor. Please.
No,
Pass.
no. Doodaddies. Not doodaddies.
Not
Doodaddies.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Good night.
That's. And so you see this large padlock sitting on the box. What would you like to do?
Well, first I hit it, just out of frustration.
Absolutely.
How large of a padlock are we talking?
We're talking like
Your typical long.
yeah. It's like a standard padlock.
She's dirty.
Yeah, you can break those pretty.
Can I look around in the hallway for something to pry it open?
Sure. Give me a perception check. To assess whether or not you'd be able to find something strong enough to break this lock.
How soon was that trick actually founded? I didn't know that was like an invented thing.
Which one? What?
You know the trick where you take two whatever those standard wrenches are, and then you can put them in between the lock picks, and you just press them like pliers. It'll break it open.
Mhm.
Didn't know
Don't try that at home.
No.
A little birdie told us.
Or do it. Maybe it's fun. Who knows?
19.
19. Oh my god, it was literally a 12. You, in like the adrenaline-filled rush here,
Oh, yeah.
you feel the thump of the bass pound through like the concrete walls, and you notice that there is a large like metal trash can off to the side behind one of the stagehands. So you can easily grab that and throw it on the lock. It's gonna be a 19. It's great.
And adrenaline.
And adrenaline. I'm gonna say this is just gonna be a 15 to break the lock.
I will definitely use something.
Yep.
Oh, look, there's a dog. He wants to help me.
Send the message to the other families.
19, baby.
Dang! You
Listen,
are
I have fucking
hot
failed
tonight.
enough in these games.
Fair enough. I'm here for it.
You're done.
It's like one of the smoothest motions. You go in, you find the trash can, you grab it, you hit it at just the right angle, bang! You hear a loud.
I look surprised.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit, that worked.
It fucking works.
You hit the lock, pop, and immediately the panel opens up. There's a bunch of switches and stuff like that. They are all turned on.
Okay.
I
Are
guess,
they named?
No.
Of course they're not fucking named.
They are labeled, but they are labeled like, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
things like that.
L1.
Yeah, L1, R2, all this stuff. So I guess the question is, are you going to start randomly flipping switches, or are you just going to like,
Down, right.
I'm gonna turn the whole thing off.
going to hit them all?
Because I would know that they at least all have flashlights or ways to...
Yeah, they have like methods to see.
Elias, on the other hand. I'm hoping I can go get back to him, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. You hit the power, and immediately your whole vision is thrown into darkness. Yeah, literally.
As I do it, I close my eyes so that I can like adjust quicker.
Smart. Love that.
Smart.
I'm gonna give you an edge to perception while you're in the dark because you prepared for that.
Ooh, okay.
Just for perception.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone else in the crowd, you hear the like loud murmurs as the music completely shuts off. And for the briefest of moments, you are all immediately and extremely acutely aware of two things. One, that there is only a single light source left in the entire building, and it is coming from the dancer, who is still
And probably
hovering
Amy.
above you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And, oh yeah, and Amy's flashlight. 2 light sources.
You don't see it
Forgot
though, 'cause
about
it's in
me.
the crowd.
It's just doing this while
Yeah, it's like coming in
Look,
and out.
I stabilized myself.
Yeah, yep. And the second thing is the cries of the people in the crowd. Where the music was deafening, that silence is immediately filled with riotous anger and uncontrolled violence. It is, for lack of any other word that I could use, anarchy. As people are, even though the music has shut off and sight is become non-existent pretty much, people are still raving. As though, like, hit by the after effects. Cecilia, is there anything else you want to do while you're backstage?
I'm gonna pick up the lock,
Okay,
just so I have something blunt,
sure.
and I'm gonna sprint back to
Head on
Love
back through.
Lies.
Absolutely.
And everybody else, for that matter.
Yep, exactly.
We're an afterthought.
No,
Now,
you're not.
you head through. That is the dancer. Max. The glowing figure above you, though the beat has stopped, the music has ceased, and everything is cast in like an eerie glow. These harsh shadows sort of striking out from all distances as though the dancer were lit like a light bulb, essentially. Its skeletal insides the fuse that you can see, and it hovers over you. You're gonna have to make 1 speed defense roll here.
Am I still paralyzed?
You are paralyzed, but I will still allow you to slightly move if you could try and like get out.
Mhm.
Essentially, this is going to be your chance to break free. It is a 15.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I use my ability now
Which one?
to help?
Inspires.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Agitate?
You fucking mad lad.
I had to wait till it was like not as loud.
Genius.
That's okay. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm
That
absolutely
was
loving this.
such a good move.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you want to agitate it?
Yeah.
Okay. What does Amy sort of do in this moment? Everyone's attention is kind of immediately drawn to the single other source of light here. So you see Max like crippled and in front of this like undulating character that you've seen before.
Stop.
So So I guess my question is, would it be better to move him or the thing?
Well,
It's
you can move
for,
any
yeah,
character.
for agitate. They would have to make a saving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you could willingly fail.
Yeah.
Kind of like in D&D. You
So
can like
it's like
willingly
if you target me, I can just move.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Or you could make, the dancer move back.
But he has to fail the save.
Correct.
okay, I'll just move Max then.
Okay. So I guess, what does Amy do in this moment to try and like wake up Max to kind of get him moving again?
I feel like she just like
We'll also add. You had Max's jacket. Just so you were aware.
yeah.
I handed it to you before jumping in the mosh pit.
That's right.
I feel like she probably like yells for him and then like takes off his jacket and throws one arm towards him and just yanks him.
Oh, like try and lasso him
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the.
yeah.
I love this. Okay. It's not even a roll. I think you just wait.
It just.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you just moved because they were.
Yeah.
So Max, you are in the presence of this thing. It is reaching out again, essentially trying to like choke out any extra life that's in you here. And just in sort of like the heat of the moment, you feel cold denim, I guess, hit you in the back and wrap sort of around your arm. With enough strength left in you, you look over and you see Amy pushing through the crowd on the other end of your own jacket and kind of like pulls on you.
Just goes, get over here.
Some of the pins that are like.
Mortal Kombat style. You got the studs,
yeah.
the studs digging in.
Yeah.
They like catch on a bunch of bracelets. And so you're like, you feel the tug and it's enough to like kind of snap you out of this. You feel the energy sort of pulse out of you. Its effect nearing its end anyway. And with Amy's help, you are pulled about 5 feet back.
Mhm.
So you're like pulled right into close distance with her. And I guess that's the question. That the dancer can't do anything because that's their move.
Yep.
So now it is your choice. You have freedom again.
Even though the power is off, is Ravenhead's music still going? Because the crowd is.
The music has
Activated.
stopped.
Okay, good. I would have been furious if it was still going.
But the,
Another backup generator.
the dancer is the only issue now. Because
Yeah.
is Ravenhead just like standing?
Do you look up at the stage?
Yeah, I do want to look to see what they're doing right now.
Who
They're
the
just
fuck
gone.
is that?
Where did Ravenhead go?
Oh no, it's dark. We don't
Looking
know
at
where
the
he is.
stage, you don't see anything. Pitch blackness.
Can I flash my light up there?
Yeah, I'll say in this moment too, you flash it up on the stage.
I see you looking, so I just like, huh?
And where you see the stage, you see the turntable, and you see nothing behind it.
Well, that's not good.
No.
They took the opportunity to do it.
You don't know.
Hopefully I can figure that out.
But the crowd is also like still riotous.
Yeah, you can feel the lingering effects of the music play through them as they like still continue to break and destroy things, filled with like an anger and a venom that like didn't happen.
Not to mention probably cries and.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
now people are actually noticing they're being injured.
exactly.
I'm going to just yeah, I'm literally throwing my arms around Amy. I'm just gonna start fighting our way out of the crowd.
Okay, go ahead and make. It's not gonna be a 15.
Protector.
Protector. This is just gonna because the crowd's sort of dying out now, literally. So
Oh God. Literally.
this is gonna be a 12 strength check to push through out of the crowd.
And I would also like to use intimidating demeanor and start shouting at them, "Get the fuck back!"
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Such a cool guy.
So cool.
So cool.
He's so fetch.
I'm using another XP point to reroll because
Okay.
this is some horse shit.
Can I give him encouragement?
You can
Yeah,
do it,
please.
buddy.
Yeah.
You can do it. I just like slip stickers into his pocket.
He's like covering you and
Not
you're like,
the
have a
time.
sticker, have a sticker, have a sticker.
But it's being put on the t-shirt.
Yeah, just
So encouragement does. Let me pull it up. What is
you're one cool cat.
You're one cool.
Meow.
Meow.
You're one cool cat, meow.
You're a meowsing.
Oh my god. Encouragement. While you maintain this ability, your allies within short range get an ease on a task of their choice. So that immediately brings it from a 12 to a 9.
I got 14.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yay.
Yeah. With that encouragement, with that fight through, and your intimidating presence, you push through the crowd, and you immediately like feel the pressure, that like intensity begin to dwindle and die off as you make your way towards the front, where you notice people are starting to just like exit.
I'm also kind of hoping that the crowd that's still like behind us now is kind of moving to be in Metropolis Way.
Sorry, I'm just making.
Oh my god, that actually scared the shit out of me. I was like, I didn't do that.
You know you won't.
I was looking at the stream and I looked really washed out.
Oh, did you? Okay, thank you for doing that. Okay. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, with that turned off, that's good lighting. Okay.
I didn't even do anything.
Okay. So, the crowd here is sort of, if you want to think of it, like, the best way to maybe describe it is those that are not severely injured are scattering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are realizing that the music is shut off, there's this fervor still in them, and they're just finding the quickest way out.
They're coming down.
Yes, they're coming down
I-
is the best way out. That's great.
I want to say that Amy tells him we need to get to the fire alarm.
Mm-hmm. And she, like, points at the fire alarm just outside of the crowd's view.
We know where it is now?
Mhm.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
can probably see it now, right?
Yeah,
It's starting to
absolutely,
disperse.
'cause she has
Yeah,
a flashlight.
We'll just start moving towards the fire alarm, I guess.
Head towards
How
the fire
many,
alarm.
how many feet we can go?
I'll say, you've already pushed through the crowd.
Can my tightrope help us go a little faster?
Okay, I can go with that. I like that. You're gonna have to make a speed roll here. You have the edge in the speed, but I'll say it is still gonna be challenging if you want to make it to the fire alarm right now.
Is it going to be both of us making a speed roll, or can I assist her by like basically shielding her from the crowd?
You can provide an asset, taking it from a 15 to a 12.
That is what I would like.
And I want to
Cool.
lower it by one just to be sure.
Deal. Take it from a 12 to a 9.
How much speed do you have in your pool?
I have two. It's 2 edge.
Oh, okay.
Just incredible. 1 point.
So we could literally bring it down by 2 effort.
Nah.
I'm so glad I lowered it.
Incredible. You guys make it just out in time. There are people like scattered all around. As you kind of are almost there, you feel a tug on your foot as someone who was like literally trampled is like pulling at you, trying to get a little assistance. And you know that like the alarm here is going to like at least do something.
I'm gonna grit my teeth and just kick them off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta do what you
Uh,
gotta do.
I'm at this point like pushing you forward.
I'm traumatized.
And you guys make it to the fire alarm, grabbing it hold.
Pull it.
You just pull it down. Immediately you hear the shrill shriek, and Cecilia, you're like dashing. You immediately feel water on you as sprinkler systems go off.
Okay.
And you know, like, something else is going on here.
I would argue that would give like the rest of the mosh people like clarity enough to be like, oh wow, we should get out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Whereas people were making their way out and like trying to get out as like now it's like a mad dash. Anyone who's physically able is literally running out of the bar. Torian, you were making your way through the crowd as
But
well.
He has not mentioned Elias's name.
I'm glad I'm on the other side of this.
Mm-hmm.
They're all going away from me now.
Good. Yes, they are. Now, what would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to grab my flashlight,
Mm-hmm.
look around, make sure I'm
Yeah.
aware of my surroundings.
Looking around, you actually spot Max and Amy, and you see them run up to the fire alarm. You see that the glowing figure of the dancer has not yet moved, as though sort of stuck in place. And you see that their physical presence, where it was very strong before, is now waning. And as the sprinklers go off, you see it like sizzle and hiss against their like glowing skin. And they begin to literally sort of fade in and out of where they were.
Oh, that's weird.
And you, looking around, do not see Ravenhead.
Can I take pictures?
You're taking pictures, snapping them along the
Your
way.
camera, little fire alarms going off
Yeah.
with the water.
Yeah.
You gotta take the first picture.
She didn't stutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see Elias?
Looking around the crowd, you
We're gonna
don't
find out.
immediately see him.
No.
You pivot around, and then you feel a hand on your shoulder. And there's Elias. He is drenched.
Oh my god.
And he just goes, "Hey, I literally lost all of you in that crowd."
No shit.
I was in the bathroom. Really looking for you.
I was really looking for you. And he looks freaked out, but I want you to make a perception check for me.
Pop said Moonbeam never restarted after break.
15.
It didn't?
This was in the Twitch chat.
Oh.
What didn't?
Moonbeam.
Oh, that's weird.
I think that was your dad.
Oh.
Moonbeam never restarted after break. Oh, weird. I don't know how to do that.
Like, it should just go on Matic.
Yeah. I'll let the Moonbeam admins know. That's weird.
That's alright.
Yeah, weird.
I think it's because I actually sent him the link to Moonbeam instead.
Okay, weird. I'll have to check that. At least it's still running, I think, on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, for sure. What did you roll for your perception check?
15.
15.
Hey.
Perfect. You notice Elias is worried, concerned, wet from the sprinklers, but
Super hot.
hot.
Throwing his hair back.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's in slow
But
motion for you for some
you
reason.
do not.
for you specifically, it's crazy.
And I'm like, why is he moving like that?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
We're all just staring at him like,
Huh.
Now you guys get it.
Yeah, you're right. Everyone's like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah. You notice that Elias, though like worried and concerned, does not seem adversely concerned about the situation that's going around.
What is going on?
And he's just like, I saw Cecilia, she ran out back. I'm assuming that's the reason the power went off. We need to get everybody out of here.
Okay, well, the sprinklers are going out, so everybody's
Aware.
clear now.
Everyone's clearing out. I know, but I need to make sure that like all of you guys are together.
I've
Why?
found
That's weird.
Max.
Okay. Where did you see Max?
So paranoid.
So paranoid.
Mm.
I found Max.
like something's
Amy's
happening.
over there. They're both right. I can see them when I shine the flashlight.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so you like point them out. He's like, okay. So where's
We need to
Cecilia?
find-
Is she
She
back
said
yet?
she ran.
Yeah, she went to
where?
the back. I saw her run to the back room. Is she not back yet?
Oh my god, you're soaking wet. No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
I'm going to
No, I am too.
I'm gonna grab.
I didn't say it.
Oh, I
But I thought
we're
it.
going to start going around this crowd of people
Yeah.
to cut around to where he says that.
The service exit. So you guys sort of shuffle in your way. I'm gonna say like this is the kind of meeting point here. You throw open the service door and you see running down the hall.
I run into you.
Also in slow motion for some reason.
Yeah.
And then he starts running towards her, and I'm just standing here like,
What's going on?
why are you going in slow motion?
They're even in slow motion when both of their feet are not on the ground. It's like they're weirdly in air. And
Yeah, it's like they're floating. It's very.
Just gonna close that door back.
Is Phil Collins playing?
You'll be
Crazy.
Cecilia, you're running down the hall like full tilt, and
Oh, yeah.
the door flies open.
I fall right into whatever's first.
Yeah, which is Elias. Like,
Woohoo!
he bursts through the door, and he, like, immediately grabs you in a hug, and he's like, it's okay. Everything is fine now.
I'm good.
They're gone. Are you
You're
okay?
being fucking weird.
I don't have time to explain, but I just need you guys to come with me.
I don't know. I think you do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Something's not adding up here,
I'm gonna
sir.
also take off the vest that I was wearing and give it to Elias. So now
Oh, don't do
he's-
that.
It doesn't help anything.
If-
It's
if-
literally a
if I
vest.
seem to-
If anything,
no,
you're
no,
just
no.
more sexy.
You look like Aladdin. Just give it the
Yeah, he's just got like the
Give her the
open
vest
vest.
back.
Like, into the vest, he's like, we need your foot. Damn it!
Damn it! And he's like,
I'm supposed to be angry right now.
he's like, listen, we're not in a safe environment right now, okay? Obviously. I have tried to do what
You
I
seem
can.
way too fucking comfortable in here.
Yeah.
You used to
Yeah,
be
but-
scared of a coffee place.
I know that was then, this is now. There are forces at work here that you have only examined at the basest of levels, okay?
I've left. As soon as you guys started going back and forth, I went, man.
Alright.
Anyway, where'd Max go?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, dang, that's
It seems like a
crazy.
personal thing you guys got going. I'm just gonna.
And he just goes, listen, I promise to explain everything, but
It
if,
better be good.
I just hope you believe me. I feel like there's no way you can't, but I really need you to trust me here. And he goes, if there's one thing that I know.
I'm assuming we're walking, by the way.
Yeah, you're like making your way out.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, we need to go, and I'm sorry, but your family can't know about it.
What do you mean, my family?
Well, okay, your dad can't
There's like
know
one
about
left.
it. Yeah, but like, you're like the cop side,
Same.
right? This kind of falls outside of their jurisdiction. And I know that,
Yeah,
like,
because I tell them everything.
well, I know that you're close in some ways. Sure, well, you know.
I just like hit him. Just
Well,
stop.
Okay, yeah, okay. But, like, they'll be here.
Punch in the arm.
Ow, okay. But, like, okay, so first of all, the police are gonna be coming. So,
Yeah.
we need to, like, get out of here.
Skedaddle. I
Get
get
out.
it.
Okay, cool. My apartment's not too far from here.
I'm aware.
Let's maybe all convene there.
Maybe I should go back to the hospital.
I mean,
I never got checked out.
oh, gotcha. Well, let's go ahead and maybe take care of that.
I just get back in my wheelchair and I start going up the hill.
Oh my god, she brought a wheelchair. You start like making your way out, and then you kind of see Max.
Yeah, I was like, did anybody tell us anything?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I walked out. I'm standing
Yeah.
at the exit, and I'm flashing my flashlight at you guys and going.
What is Charles doing? The dancer.
Has fully evaporated at this point.
Okay. Yeah, we should.
I'm flashing the light.
Yay, brain work.
Yep.
I
That
assume.
That was good.
and with that's a great question. With the dancer sort of disappearing here, we are going to come out of horror mode.
Good.
And
I feel great. I only have 2 points of stress.
I'm gonna hug Amy once we get to the door.
Hooray.
But it's like a bear hug too. It's a tight hug.
No.
And then
Trauma
I'll
buddies.
take my jacket back and thank you for watching this for me.
You should probably wash it. It's kind of gross.
I know.
You're
I put it back on.
I know. Does not do it.
Oh.
welcome.
You see Elias catch up with you three after making sure that you're going back to the hospital, and he goes, "Okay, I need to go make sure that Cece's
You
fine."
can just see me rolling up the hill in my wheelchair.
You see her rolling back down.
Shit, this is really hard.
And he goes, "I'm gonna go help her make sure that she's figured out at the hospital, but we're all meeting back at my apartment." He takes a key out of his pocket and he hands it
I don't even have one.
to you, Torian. And he's like, "Hold on to that. Meet me at the apartment. It's got the address on the tag. Just
I know the address.
that's concerning. We're gonna have to talk about that later. But right now, I really
Yeah.
don't have time to
Not
process
the person
that.
in question.
I'm surprised you haven't noticed the presents I've left for you.
Yeah.
The roses.
I don't need a key.
I got one.
Yeah, imagine like I don't need that.
I know where you keep the spare.
Fair. And
There's a
Elias kind of excuses himself. He's like, "We'll meet back there later tonight once I get Cecilia cleared out."
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does he still have the glow stick around his neck?
Yeah.
It's faded now.
It's still there though.
Oh, for sure. No,
The
it has
bracelet
not.
ones have been ripped off though.
Oh yeah.
I just want you to know that in my brain, I have now permanently started calling him Glow Stick Boy.
I mean, this is how you experienced him.
He's the
I
kid
don't
from
blame
Shanghai.
you.
Glow Stick Boy.
So he's like, "Okay, I promise to give you some answers here because that was crazy, but
This is a regular Wednesday class. What do you mean?
And what kind of answers could you provide?
Yeah, you should see this apartment.
I'm weighing whether or not."
Oh, you're telling us.
Halfway up the hill.
Yeah, you're
That's
telling
not
us!
even, like, it's rolling uphill. Every time you roll, you kind of roll back a little bit to catch
I don't
it.
get very far.
Yeah. And he sees that and he's like, "I gotta take care of this." So he's like, "Listen, I understand that your position has led you to confront a lot of very serious and very scary threats, and I'm just here to let you know that you are not alone. That
And
I
you were
think-
just a library nerd.
I think that there's more going on
Never are.
that even the police are not aware of. And I'm just now starting to connect these dots, and I just need you to trust me on this. It probably won't sound crazy as I think it sounds, but it's not normal. And I want to help."
What's normal at this point?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been asking myself the exact same question.
Therapy.
And
Therapy
you
ain't gonna
notice-
cut this.
And you notice he goes, "I just know that in this crazy, messed up situation, normal for me is where I find peace." And you see him like glance up to Cecilia as she's trying to make her way up the thing. He goes, "No, I'm gonna try and get her checked out at the hospital,
kinda
and
cute.
I'll meet you at the apartment, okay?"
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm at a stress level of 2. Did I ever sustain any broken anything?
Luckily, no.
I just-
That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to clarify. It's once you reach the stress level.
10.
No, stress points.
So for every 3 points,
It's
You
what
have
level
one
of
level.
stress.
So I have 2 levels of stress.
When you get up to 10 points in
10
stress,
levels of stress?
you get injured. That was my assumption. It's 10 points of stress.
no, it's not 10 points. It might be 4 levels, 5 levels.
Or 4 or 5 levels.
Because I've gotten 2 of those injuries.
Yes.
So.
But the way that injuries are handled and the way that stress is handled are
It's
different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, you definitely don't have enough to sustain a serious
Stress
injury.
can lead to an injury.
Correct.
I remember hearing you say 10, and that was all I remember.
I believe it's 10, but I could be wrong.
Maybe it's 10 points?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think 10 points because I have 9.
Yeah,
So I was trying to
I'm
see if
assuming
I'm
it's
injured.
10 points.
Yeah,
though.
that
Not
makes
10
sense.
levels. That would be.
That would
Yeah,
be
I was
insane.
like, wow, you
No,
just-
that would be insane.
you guys-
Nobody would
Superhuman.
ever get. Yeah, we're like superhumans at that.
Could you imagine? Imagínate. Okay, so just I know it's already late, and you know, guys, but like
early.
at this point, yeah, like you look at the clock, like your watches, and it's like easily 1 a.m.
I thought it was already 4 by the time this all kicked off.
No.
No, it's just been actually really. The
Those
whole
are
concert
random.
was really only about an hour long in total.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know that it's late, but I think I can't avoid not talking about this with you guys anymore. So,
Oh fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I know that's like, this sounds way more mysterious than it really has to be. I just really need to talk to you guys.
Better be good, I guess. We'll see you at your apartment. Go.
Okay, cool. Great. Bye.
Oh,
And you like-
also,
You just hear me. Yeah, I can do it myself.
No, you can't. You need help.
He should probably not put his home address on his business.
That's his key.
No, I also stole a business card off of his desk.
Oh my god.
It has all of his information. Like, there is no,
Oh my god, he did put his address
like,
on there.
his middle name. I'm surprised there's no social security number. Like,
Address, phone number, and email?
like you,
What the fuck's an email?
he's a librarian.
1991.
What is an email?
What does he need
His
cards
is shrunken
for?
head
Yep.
at
At AOL.
.com.
Yep. Because you know.
I just reach in my pocket, pull out a stack of cards, and just tuck it in the stack. People are weird,
I
man.
still really want
Oh
to know
yeah,
what
and I
this
hand him the business card that I have to.
Hi.
And
Appreciate
Elias catches up with you. He, much to your protest, grabs the back of the wheelchair and pushes you down the road back to the hospital.
Up the road.
Yeah.
It's uphill.
Straight uphill.
is. Start talking.
Fuck!
I would prefer to do it with your friends around.
What if I can't get out?
Well, trust me, I'll get you cleared. It's
Oh,
fine.
why? You have the power?
I have connection.
You are half naked too. Nurses like that, so.
Well, I've got the vest. Torian gave me a vest.
It's worse now.
Well, thank you. I
You're
guess.
welcome.
As we're standing on the bottom of the hill, like, you know, you could have just taken her straight to his apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have all my stuff there.
And so essentially he takes you back to the hotel, or
A lot. Roll straight past the hospital.
You know what? Screw this.
Yep.
They can wait.
They're just sitting at the apartment. So,
You get up to your hospital room and you kind of get settled. You grab your stuff and you're starting to pack your bags. And the door to your hospital room is open and you look outside. You see Elias standing out in front of the nurse's station. And he's having like a muted conversation that you can't necessarily pick out. But he seems to be talking with her about something.
Okay.
And he comes back a minute later and he goes, "You're free to go. You're cleared." So
What did you give her?
I didn't give her anything. It's fine. They owe me favors here, so it'll make sense later. I just don't want to explain it like to you and then I have to
And so
explain it.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I got it. Mhm.
Okay, cool, thank you. And so he
He
like
can tell I'm like really mad.
okay. He's like curt with his answers. He's like, okay, yeah, I get that.
He's like, I'm not getting laid
He's like, this is not going well. I will be sleeping on the couch for
I may not be getting laid for a while.
Eh.
Well, we'll see.
At least
Can't
2
say that in
days.
that voice.
He was like, no, you can't stay mad at me.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I cut back to the apartment real quick? Because we'll go
Absolutely.
straight there. Could
Head
I
straight
have
there, yes.
your help with recovery?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can give him first aid.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Give some first aid.
Because I was gonna say if she can help with first aid and then I also use a recovery roll, I should.
Can I use first aid and de-stress?
Yeah.
Yay!
So de-stress is for
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Everyone around you
Yeah.
gets an extra de-stress from you, so that's great.
So
But
that's
then
what, like
first
2...
aid is for serious injury.
perfect.
So you can heal the one serious injury.
Do I have
and
to
the
roll or
stress.
anything? Or?
So the de-stress allows everyone like a free de-stress action.
So how much is the de-stress?
So you roll a d6.
Okay, I do roll for that.
Correct. Everyone rolls a d6 and they subtract that much stress.
Hooray!
It's like a free. It's a free one.
That's cool.
It's a great. It's
Roll
a
a
great tool.
d6.
Can I go ahead and say I'll roll one of my own as well? So just do 2.
So the serious injury immediately gets removed.
Yeah,
and
for
then
the
you just for the stress, yeah, just roll 1d6.
And I have a question.
For hers?
Oh no, because she's rolling her own. Everyone rolls their own
Yeah,
stress.
you roll a different one.
I'm confused. Why am I rolling?
You're rolling to de-stress yourself, and she's providing you a free use of de-stress.
Okay.
Yes.
That's 4.
Hey, 4 points.
Four's good.
You remove 4 points of stress.
So I will also use one of my own recovery rolls.
Yep.
For more stress,
Correct.
which is
Also
What?
got a 4.
Yay! And yes, so essentially de-stress gives you that free use, but you are absolutely, in your own time, able to use a recovery roll. Just remember that once you use a recovery roll, you go down on that track, so you need more time to recover.
How much time will they be waiting for them to get back from the hospital?
I would say just probably shy of like 2 hours.
I'm gonna use my next one too.
Go
so I
for
can just
it.
recover it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I recover the 4 stress, do I go down in stress level or do I stay at the same stress level?
Nope, you go down in stress level 2.
So removing all points of stress removes the stress levels also.
Correct. Because remember, for every 3 points, you have 1 stress level.
Yes.
Alright.
So if you don't have any stress, no stress level.
And the injury. I like to imagine, because I did take the injury from the electrocution, but I like to imagine it's more like just bruises everywhere.
Yeah, it's on your, specifically, you're kind of doing first aid and checking yourself out here.
Might have like a.
You've got some bruises and some like singed skin,
Yeah.
like burn marks, where specifically the dancer touched.
Yeah, he's
So
crispy.
probably I have like a handprint right here.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
You know it.
honestly kind of badass.
Yeah.
I am the one who raised you for perdition.
um,
I'm not taking any stress away. I'm pissed.
and, Torian, did you took stress, you took a knee
Mhm.
to the kidneys.
I mean, not anymore.
But yeah.
Oh. If it's on my like the back of my shoulder specifically, I didn't even see my tattoo.
What tattoo?
What does that mean?
I
Do you
will
wanna
draw that
tell?
for you, actually.
Okay.
Unless Torian's sneaking
That's
a peek
so
at it.
fucking cool.
Max got some cool shit.
I mean, I have a lot of. You can see the ones on my arms, but I have
Yeah.
a lot more.
Yeah, tons. You tied it up. Love it.
Cecilia has a few.
And while you guys are sort of waiting, Elias and Cecilia make their way back, and you all hear, like, it's probably maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, 3
We're
o'clock in
arguing.
the morning. Yeah, it's like that, like, little bicker where it's like, we'll talk about this later. Like, okay. And the door opens, and you see Elias and Cecilia walk in the room, and he's like, oh, thank God you guys are still here. Okay.
Why would we not be here?
Well, I know that it was just a stressful night, and you probably all want to just go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna
But-
go change.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I have a shower?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you need to use the shower, you can. Yeah.
I guess we should wait first.
Maybe just afterwards, but then I promise you have full access.
I feel like she feels gross, so she takes out her little handkerchief, she puts it, and she sits down on it.
Sits down. Can I?
That's what you see.
Amy, you want new clothes?
That's the one on
Yes.
the back of his shoulder.
Yeah, she would give Amy a full black outfit.
Just like
Oh,
all black.
good.
And
I'm not gonna wear it yet.
she says.
I'm not gonna wear it yet because I'm gross,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna change it.
yeah. But Elias kind of looks around and he's like, okay, can I get, does anybody need anything? Can I get like water,
Do you
drinks?
have alcohol?
I've got scotch.
I'll take it.
Okay. And he like goes back, grabs a decanter, pours it out from like a small side cabinet in his kitchen, and just like hands you a glass.
Just
Just give him the bottle, Elias.
But it's aged. It's
Oh my god.
okay. And
you can just pour it to the brim, and then keep the bottle.
he's like, you know what? You've had a night.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. And he leaves the decanter with you.
I just pour it in the.
I like behind Elias go,
Yeah.
I know the value of a decanter. I'm not drinking straight from the decanter.
But at least like it's there. Elias goes, okay. I owe you all some explanations.
Can we put a shirt on?
Right. That's a thing. And he goes back, and just as he goes into the thing to like grab a shirt, he's like, not as well fast.
You don't have any.
That's right, you burned them all.
Is it weird that he's moving in slow motion for anybody else?
No.
Is that the brain damage?
No, it's usually slow motion, especially when he's half naked.
You see he comes back and he's put on like just a simple white button-up.
Oh my fuck. Like, just wear a damn t-shirt.
It's very see-through because he's still wet.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
He's toweled off and
I'll
he's-
allow it.
Yeah. But it's like one of those like, you can tell specifically that this is a well-fitted...
He comes back out and just like,
What? What?
That is casual for him. Just
Yeah. No, it's just, I just found something. So I owe you some explanations here.
Mhm.
And you see he like takes the glasses that he normally wears and he puts them down.
Which I've probably never seen.
He takes and he just sort of smooths out his
Oh my
hair.
god, I thought he was gonna wear a mask!
he It was me the whole time.
Okay, you just have like a panic attack. No.
I swear I was gonna jump all over this table.
No, he
Oh
just
my
kind of
gosh.
like takes his hair, which is normally tasseled and like in the front, and he kind of like slicks it back here.
I like it toxic.
And he just sort of looks. I have been keeping an eye on the situation here. And I just want you all to know that I can't do this by myself. I mean, I've got contacts, but you guys have had way more interaction with this stuff than I think even I have. And based off of
What
what
the
I
hell
saw
are you
tonight.
talking about?
How familiar are you all with fear? And I don't mean just a phobia or a fear. I mean fear itself, dread, horror.
I think we've met him.
We've met some of it. There are powers at work, and they want in on what we have here on Earth. If I were to tell you that these entities fed on the fear of humans, would you believe me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish the scotch. Just hold it, cup, and just set it down.
No, I told you I really need you to like trust me here.
It would make sense. Especially after the one that controlled me.
There's a lot of them.
Tell me what you know about somebody being claimed.
Where did you hear that term?
Somebody said it to me
About you?
about me. What do you know?
He looks scared, doesn't he?
He looks concerned.
I
You
think Elias
see-
looks scared or Max?
You never do.
Yeah,
I look
Elias,
pissed.
Elias looks not necessarily worried, but he looks concerned by you
Yeah.
mentioning that.
If I notice him look concerned, I stand up from the couch and I take a step towards him.
Max.
What the fuck do you know?
Okay. I don't suppose any of you have heard of the name Robert Smirk.
No?
Not that I know of.
Not surprising. Let's just say he was a very prolific architect in the East European region of the world. He was one of the first people to diagnose what I call the entities. These are powers. Think Lovecraft horror here. We're not talking about something that has any understanding or meaning, but something that wants to be, but can't. And Robert Smirk found that there were 14 of these things. And they all want to be here. They want to be in our world.
How would they manifest?
That's what we've been trying to figure out.
You're saying one of these 14 fucking things claimed me?
Or something akin to them has. Something. The term claimed, the term apostle, these things come up frequently, and they all have to do with one of these entities. Throughout recorded history, cults and powers that be, large groups have tried to bring in the powers into this world, manifest them, so to speak.
So it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that these energies would be manifested in, say, artifacts, perhaps.
He goes quiet at that.
Yeah.
They manifest in lots of ways. 2 of which you saw tonight. I'm more convinced than ever.
Raven?
Definitely. Though I don't know which one yet.
What was the other one?
Hmm?
What was the other one?
The
Dancing.
light up guy?
Yeah. Charles?
Is that what his name is? Was?
Yeah.
Hard to say.
You're saying those were 2 different things that were unrelated?
That's what has me the
Working
most
together?
concerned. I want you all to know this. Throughout recorded history, these groups have gotten together to try and bring these forces into existence. None of them. Some are even diametrically opposed. One we call the buried is the literal fear of being buried alive, and yet the other one is the vast and is afraid. It is the fear of falling, the fear of being too open. 2 diametrically opposed things that shouldn't exist, yet do. They never coexist. These things always work independently. They are like...
Not anymore, they don't.
Exactly. Exactly. I've never seen this before. And this is not the first time.
Would it be fair to assume that one of these things would want to take down any others that are rising in power?
It's possible.
Like a church for fire-obsessed people?
You mean the Lightless Flame?
Is that what they're called? It's the
They
Church of the
worship-
Rising Dawn or whatever the fuck.
That's what they call them here. Let's just say in other parts of the world, they're a straight up cult.
So if one of them was asking for something like a chalice,
They worship the desolation.
Have they contacted you, Max?
a couple times I told them to fuck off.
It's good, right? They're not the kind of people that you want to be messing with.
No.
So would you say that chalice is also an artifact?
If they're asking for a chalice, it's possible that they're trying to start a ritual.
He's saying he can use it to stop whatever's coming for this city.
Either he's or they are trying to bring something into the city, or they're trying to stop something else. Typically, these things try and fight each other. Let me be frank, these entities don't think, except for a couple. Most are unaware of anything else. They're primal. They are emotion given power.
I wonder what the spindly lady is.
What?
With
That's...
that we've seen several times.
Have we actually seen that? Hold on.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Did they have really long arms?
Mm-hmm.
In the like broken down apartment?
No,
The one that like
Climbed along
The-
the
it was
walls?
when I was
Hospital.
like
No, that's the janitor.
no, different one.
Remember?
I'm actually
we were,
lost. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
The one so
we were in
saw
his
her
cell.
in
in the
the asylum.
yeah.
Okay.
She was the one in the doorway.
Yeah, the one that let Charles
Yeah,
loose.
and
the
then
door.
we also saw her in a like come out of like a random door in that shark onesie guys.
I don't remember
Place.
that one.
It was at the very end of the episode.
That's how it gets out.
Oh yeah, it dragged him in. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
The door. That is part.
I think that's the only times we've seen.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
above
it's-
table.
Above
Yeah.
table.
You've seen it at the asylum, and you've also seen it
Okay.
at the mansion.
Yes, it dragged that lawyer off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
After it bashed him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
And that was the one where it was like something took over.
Something had
me.
you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he looks.
Oh, that something took over me too. I remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, he took over you specifically.
Yeah.
Whatever the entity was that had him had Cece as well.
Yeah.
You want to definitely. You want to be careful around these entities. They can have an effect on people.
Oh, we know.
I know.
I'm curious.
If you've seen the door, you've seen the thing through. Be very careful to make sure that you're not going through any. If you've seen that thing, it's part of what we call the stranger. The fear of something that someone who is but should not be. They manifest in multitude of ways, but this thing is very dangerous. It can create doors. It's how it gets around. It traps people in them, and I'll be honest, I don't know where they go after that. I don't think anyone who lives does. So just be cautious walking through anywhere that doesn't seem familiar.
Could that be where missing people go?
Most likely. That's a good point. I
Need to figure out how to get in those doors.
if the entities are working together, I don't know to what end.
So, why would you keep this information from us when you know our line of work?
Especially me.
This is the part that I've been worried about the most. And you see he ponders here a little bit. I don't want to alarm you all, but you work for one of these entities.
I crossed the room and grabbed his collar. The fuck did you just say?
Okay, it's okay.
Max.
It's fine.
I'm gonna walk over.
I've done a lot of research.
Which fucking one?
It's called the Eye. It's called the Eye.
Max, back off.
On the whole, it's a harmless one. Scary though it can be, it doesn't cause physical harm.
So you've
I don't
put
know.
me in physical harm, knowing who these people are.
I didn't know for certain. I know that these things tend to manifest in places where it's important. That's why I've been trying to keep tabs on you. That's why I've been trying to check on you to make sure that you're okay.
So,
I'm not happy that you had to get involved with this, but if you did, I wanted to be there for it.
so if you know all this information, how is it manifesting?
Who is it manifesting through?
It's different for every person. I don't know who at the Observer is the actual leader.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Is that
The head.
Kyle.
is it you can
Hot dog guy. It's gotta be the hot dog guy.
Homer.
Homer.
I'm gonna go get the bottle from Max.
The decanter?
No, the empty bottle from the scotch.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
it's
it's a full decanter.
Yeah.
No,
it's also not empty. I left some in it at least.
I'm gonna pour it in a cup and take the bottle. Leave the cup.
I'll take the cup.
Yeah, everyone takes it. He goes, I am almost certain that someone in the Observer is part of the Eye. The Eye is the fear of being watched, the fear of being observed, and the fear of being seen,
Wait.
having secrets unfolded. For the most part, the other entities don't deal with it. Most like to keep hidden. The Eye likes to unveil.
If we've felt watched before, does that mean we're claimed by the Eye?
Doesn't necessarily mean you're claimed. It might mean that you're just being
Watched.
seen.
Which one's claimed me?
we could try and do some tests, but I don't. They're shoddy at best. I mean, shoddy. If you have, to answer your question, Amy, artifacts can hold power of an entity just as much as a human can. I've encountered a few of these. We could test them and see if they have any reaction. But it's not an exact science, and to be honest, it may cause you stress.
I don't care. I want to know.
Okay,
Which of these fuckers has me?
we'll find out.
Elias, do you know what happened? I'll hold up my hands.
He walks up, and you all see him walk up, and he takes you by the hand.
Oh, I don't let him.
Okay. And in seeing that, he goes, this whole thing, you're the reason why I started this. I want to find out what's going on. I don't have an answer. I really wish I did. I'm trying to figure it out. But it's the reason I even know about these entities. I think one of them was there that night.
I know it wasn't me.
It's the most I can figure out, but these things are elusive to say the least, and they leave no fingerprints.
And they're all here.
They're all everywhere, if you want my opinion. They manifest in different ways, but it's hard to know what their end goals are. Normally they try and exist in our world as much as they can because they feed off of fear. But they never work together. Not like tonight. This is different, and I am so out of my depth here. That's why I needed to talk to you. It's why I haven't said anything, because I don't know, to be honest with you all, I didn't know if any of you were an agent for one of them.
Are you kidding me?
I had to check. I just want you to know.
Elias.
I mean, I knew you, but I just needed to know. I just needed to be careful. And you see he's like really pleading here, and he knows that he's messed up, but he's like trying to let it all out here.
I'm like kind of pacing now. I'm in his kitchen.
He's gonna break something.
That's fine. To be fair, that's the least of my concerns. Just know that we'll run some tests. I've got some artifacts back at my office.
Just sitting on shelves?
Well, they're dormant. They haven't
For
activated.
now.
Everyone of the shrunken heads.
Hello.
We all go in there and they're all like, hello.
Yeah.
One of them's just like the little from Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
So we for sure know that the eye is one of them. Is that the only one that you're 100% sure is out and about and chilling with the villains?
Well, up until tonight, I've thought that I've been kind of keeping tabs on that Ravenhead dude. He's definitely working with one of them. I thought maybe it was something to do with what we call the end, which is the fear of death. But based off of tonight, I'm more
I don't
concerned.
think any of those people were afraid of death.
No. It was something more wild. So I wonder if it's more akin to the desolation. These things manifest in different ways. The Church of Radiance, they also worship the desolation, and it manifests differently. But it's the fear of burning, the fear of destruction without reason. And I don't even have an idea about that glowing dude.
Fear of losing control, maybe?
Could be the spiral. The fear of being lost. Fear of changing. There's so many.
You said there's 14.
Original 14, yes. Though there's some people in these circles who believe there's potentially a 15th one, but there's been no evidence or proof.
There's 14. We're not going to RP it, but he tells us everyone. Look it up on Google.
Google it.
Google. I just want to let you guys know that this is happening and you deserve to know with what you're dealing with. I feel like you were put in your positions at the Observer to experience all of this. To what end, I don't know, but I think you're being brought into something with some sort of intended outcome. Whether or not that's the Observer themselves or somebody else, I could not tell you.
I punch a dent in his freezer. Just hit his fridge so hard it puts a dent in it.
Okay, well.
Told you.
Yeah.
Never said it was gonna be a cup.
That's fine. I can get the dent out. Maybe.
Probably not.
I'll get it. Stick 'em out. Take a look at that. It's okay. And he kind of looks. He looks over to you, Max, and he just goes, "I don't know."
I'm like clutching the fridge with my head in the dent now.
I don't know what you've gone through. Just know that I'm here to help.
You could have been here to help us a long time ago.
I had to be sure. Please understand.
You could have told me.
How long have you been researching?
Years?
How many years?
Jeez.
It's been 2.
Since then. I mean, that's what got me started on this whole process. That incident. I mean, I started looking into potential reasons. I even
How do you
went
learn
to.
about that?
Let's just say you get in contact with a lot of people who might be unsavory. But you learn a lot.
Which one has you?
I sure as hell hope none of them. But I don't know. I don't feel different. I don't have any powers or any abilities.
How would you know if you did?
He kind of looks down at that. I think the worst part is I wouldn't know.
I have a question. Off table.
I was like,
From the front door,
Corey speaking.
if I walk from the front door
Mhm.
straight back, how far would I be able to get? Is there like a decent amount of space, or like?
Are you just looking for like?
No, I just mean like
From the
physically. If I get as far away as I can from the front door, how far would you say that is?
until you hit like a wall or something?
As far as I can get, while still being in the direct, like I stand and I can still be facing the front door.
Oh, I see. So you want to be as far away from the front door still within eyesight.
Yes.
I mean, his apartment's nice, but not like crazy, you know. So I would say like 5-10 feet.
10 feet.
Eh,
10 feet is
distance
what I
in
need.
Cypher's a little different. So it's either short or it's like immediate short or like long. So
I
it's kind of
just need,
immediate
like-
distance. So anywhere between 5 and 10 feet.
Okay.
what are you up to?
What are you doing?
He's about to go, pocket sand.
Revitalize the face.
I wouldn't blame him.
And that would still be in the living room. I assume.
Yes. Because that's
And
how you enter.
you're in the kitchen.
I'm in the
I
kitchen,
assume
which
it's a
I'm assuming is
kitchenette.
like behind the
It's
living
all-
room area.
Yeah.
in the hallway.
It's like open
Okay.
concept.
Yeah.
So, and you were sitting down.
Probably on like the couch on
Okay.
my little handkerchief.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do love your little handkerchief.
Coming to our merch store next year.
Yeah.
Get
Free
Amy's
perfume.
handkerchief.
I'm chucking the decanter at the door.
In like
Oh
general
my god.
aiming
We've
for the
never
door.
seen him.
enrage, or like what is Torian sort of feeling in this moment?
Disgust.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Decanter! It's like a beer bottle going into the roof.
And as it shatters, I'm like,
Oh, he didn't say it shattered yet.
okay. It didn't shatter. What type of floors do we have here? That's important as
Tile.
well.
Carpet,
Tile,
got
carpet.
rug.
What do we?
Yeah, I would say it's like probably carpet.
Vinyl.
I love that this is what we're like.
Yeah, I'm like super like where are we going with this, friend?
Let's
And
ask
it
you a
breaks.
million questions.
But I'm here for it because
It
I'm
breaks.
so curious.
Does it break as it hits the door? Is my question.
Yes, if you throw it from that distance, it will absolutely shatter.
Mm. Yeah, that checks out.
What's happening?
I've been running all types of formulas over here. I'm just saying, from that distance, just like at an
He has
angle,
like a legit, like right angle problem.
like it has to be thrown at about 172 degrees.
Are you doing
For it to-
he
mathematical
literally,
calculations?
I'm not even kidding you. He has like a
It's
full.
important
formula.
that,
Okay.
like,
And
one of
stream-
those
and
bottles
we're done.
should have hit.
Yeah.
Stream.
So okay, let's tackle it. Oh my god,
This one's
friend.
Ravenhead, and this is the bottle. From that angle,
He's still trying to
If
figure
you
out
just-
why he didn't hit him.
no, I know why I didn't hit him. And that's the problem. I'm going, man. I need to math this out. That's what I need to do. And I am
So
still
you threw
mildly
the
drunk.
decanter at the wall.
Yeah, it was just a test.
Just to
Okay.
test it.
Elias just kind of like goes silent, and he's like,
And I go back into my book. Like I chuck it, and I go.
You're not even listening. You're just doing your like, notes.
"Is he okay?
I don't know. Is he ever okay?
Okay, because he just like."
Get over it. That's what matters to you right now.
Listen, it was good scotch.
The scotch is gone.
Now it is.
It already was.
It was an empty bottle, you said.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
It's above table.
I feel like the last thing Cecilia does
I checked
though,
first.
is
I poured the last of it out. It went
Yeah, and then I took
now
the
that it's
cup.
empty.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
She was probably sitting. I think she gets up, just kind of looks at him really just disappointed. Like he doesn't even know him right now. And she leaves the apartment.
Okay. He doesn't try to stop you. And he looks to the rest of you three. I'm here, and I want to help. If there's anything I can do, Max, I promise you we'll try and find out what they've claimed.
I'll be at the library tomorrow.
Okay? I'll meet you there.
Cecilia comes back in. She realizes she doesn't have her motorbike and then goes in his room instead and locks the door.
He goes, and...
Just let me
Yes.
out. Don't even. Just don't.
Don't.
Okay, well...
Couch!
He like pulls out a blanket, like he was prepared. And he like looks at you, Torian. Are you okay? Are you okay? That was a lot of information. I just
He heard none of it.
wanted to check on you.
Information.
Yeah, you know, fear, entities, manifesting.
Do you have any beer?
We're talking like end of the world. No.
We'll talk in the car.
We're talking like end of the world stuff here.
Let's go fix him up.
And then he kind of like goes, okay, all right.
Wait, was that you that missed? I mean, from Max's perspective, literally a bottle just
No answer.
Oh, that's
Getting
so good.
affirmation. He looks to you, Amy, and he goes, Are you okay? I just want to make sure that I'm doing my due diligence here.
Tori's lost it.
We can go pick up beers if you just want to smash shit.
That's not the point.
I'll get you 4 Locos.
He's like, okay. He looks to you, Amy, and he goes, you mentioned artifacts. Have you encountered anything like that?
No.
Okay. They can just be dangerous, so if you see anything, just let me know.
No.
That's fair. I understand.
I'll walk up to Amy on the couch and just like hold a hand out to her. Let's get you home.
Oh, Amy.
And you guys head out. Elias not one to stop you. He sets out the blanket, pulls out a pillow, and just sort of settles in. And you three head out for the night. Rest comes not soon enough, and you all kind of settle in. The revelation of beings outside of your understanding trying to take hold of this world, sitting within you, in your thoughts. That's where we're going to end tonight's session. And we will pick back up in 2 weeks to check in on our favorite terrified investigators.
Who need therapy
Lots of it.
Lots of therapy.
And makeup sex.
No, hey, don't you let him off the hook.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah, but though.
But both, yeah.
But yeah. Wow.
That was an intense one.
Oh god,
Push through
jeez.
it.
The second you started talking about fears, I was like, he's doing that thing! Like, I'm so glad I'm listening to Magnus Archives now.
Yeah, I'm glad. You said that, and I was like, oh, you're gonna have fun with this.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes, y'all.
Now I want to be above a table. I'm like, which one has me? I have guesses, but I don't want to guess.
I have a feeling each of us is.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a
Everybody
good
for listening.
night.
Have a good night. Check us in 2 weeks.
Help!
Subscribe to our Patreon and pay for our
Subscribe to
therapy.
Patreon.
At
Pay
least
for our
one of
hospital
us!
bills.